everybody. Today it is time to play Street Fighter V Arcade Edition. I was gonna say Super Street Fighter. I was like, no, that's a different game. But yo, guys, I have, and I'm sure I'm gonna show this off a lot today, but I have a new controller. It is the Hori Fighting Commander. It's, as you can see, it has these lovely, handy-dandy 6 face buttons. So it's supposedly, you know, supposed to make it like easier to do certain combos. And so far, I'm not doing too good with it, but I am trying. Well, the webcam on the scene isn't big enough. Let me see if I can fix that real quick. Let's see, close those, extend the length of that. That's a little bit better. Alright, either way. I don't need to be looking at that all day. I mean, I'm nice to look at and all, but kinda got a video game to play. But that reminds me, let me scoot this to the side so I can see my chat better. I don't want to miss anything that people are saying. How was my day? My day's been pretty good. I'm obviously super excited about getting the controller, the new controller in. I've been waiting for this thing. Apparently it actually showing up earlier. It just, I didn't know it was already here. Oh man, this is so weird. I'm so used to pressing the shoulder buttons to like do my stuff, and now I have these face buttons instead. But practice makes perfect. But you got a PB today and a Link to the Past randomizer? Yo, that's awesome. I didn't know you played Link to the Past randomizer. How's that been going for you? What's your current PB, if you don't mind my asking? Oh, 8:45:51? Nice. Yeah, I remember. You were posting rules for that in the Shameless Promotion part of Discord. I didn't see what all the rules were. Yo, Stinky Mamba's in here. How you doing, man? Alright, let's see. Normal combos, things. Normal combos. So that's your heavy kick now. Yeah, heavy kick, and you normally do medium punch. Heavy kick, medium punch, back heavy punch. Alright. Come one with the controller, you can do this, things. It was an insanity entrance plus key sanity. Oh boy! Then, it's pretty eventful. Oh, there's a super haul. That felt so smooth. I like this. I like this new controller. It's gonna take time for me to, like, get used to these buttons, though. Alright, let's try, let me try one of the, like, single-player modes. A long time no see. How it do? Yo, it's doing pretty good, man. Yo, I got this new controller, and I gotta beat all the peoples. Wait, what's up with these different Street Fighters? Launched in August 1987, this is a game that started the Street Fighter legacy. A young Ryu and Ken test the fruits of their their training against the strongest fighters in the world. Do I have to play as Ryu or Ken? Or is this like a normal arcade thing? I'm confused. Oh. Well, I get to play as Abigail, so that works perfectly. I've never played arcade mode, so I don't know what's going on. But I just wanted to have like a story mode where I can, you know, play against the CPU and practice my buttons. What are those reward points? What are those for? Is that for like leveling up? You know, you're here just for the Vanks? Yo, I appreciate it, Mech. Nice to hear it. Oh, someone has their skinny costume on. Does not normally use that. Alright, so we get this. Come on, Vanks. The heavy kicks in. Heavy kick, medium punch, back heavy punch, Abigail punch. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Oh, drop the combo. But as long as I'm pressing the right buttons, man, that's where it is. Oh, it's so interesting to have 6 face buttons. I'm not used to this. Alright, space with heavy punch, light punch, medium punch. Yeah, this is how I'm supposed to space. I mean, obviously, I'm playing against the CPU, so spacing doesn't matter as much. Nope, didn't expect to hit that. When you hear Abigail, you think of a girl? Yes, Abigail is generally a girl name. But, Abigail is a boy right here in Street Fighter. His backstory is he used to get, made fun of a lot for having a girl name. But eventually, it became too much for him to bear, and he lashed out with his unbridled rage, and that's how he became the fighter he is today. It literally all started with the name. I mean, there's this whole him getting, like, introduced into, like, this evil gang that saw that rage, and they kind of helped him to become the brawler he was. But he doesn't have a fighting style. Like, a lot of the other Street Fighters, like, they know, like, some form of, like, taekwondo, karate, kung fu, maybe some form of boxing, something like that. No, not old boy Abigail. He just punches people. Oh, buttons are hard. Stinky says, I don't have any DLC for Street Fighter V, but you've been testing out Cammy and Necalli. Yo, those are two really good characters, without a doubt. Like, Cammy's top tier. I love Cammy. Like, I don't know her really well. I goof around with her every now and then, but, yeah, no, she's really good. And Necalli's legit, too. He's not as good as Cammy is, but still a very interesting character. I mean, to be fair, Cammy's top tier. Almost everyone isn't as good as she is. Alright, full combo. Come on, Mix. Wrong button. Oh, dropped it. I tried, though. Okay, taxes work with donations from Twitch. There's like a specific form you want to like fill out, and as far as donations go on Twitch, donations aren't like normal donations. As far as like filing for taxes are concerned, the donations you're getting, it's more like a tip, I believe, if you were to like be a waitress or whatever. So it's like, or a waiter. It's like literal just normal money that you are making, so you don't get to be like, hey, I'm not making this money. You still have to be like, hey, I'm making this money, and you don't get anything off for it. Like, you still are paying those full taxes. Stinky says, I don't have, oh yeah, I already read that. That I was behind. And yo, look Ryu with the original skin. I didn't know this was in this game. It's pretty cool. Sort of drop Street Fighter V when you got good at Dragon Ball FighterZ? Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, Dragon Ball FighterZ is really cool. I enjoy it quite a bit. But the only thing that I'm sad about is like I was practicing these combos in Dragon Ball FighterZ, and then when I was trying to do those same combos online, it just wasn't happening. It was no good. These combos are so hard. Winter Kirby's trying to get good, is not doing very well. You know, we all gotta start somewhere, Winter Kirby. Yo, man, I'm starting back from square one right now, man. Trying to just know where my buttons are on the controller, man. Tough. Yeah, I have to think so much about the buttons I'm pressing, instead of just doing what I normally would just do in these situations. Alright, heavy kick, medium punch. Up! Messed up the back heavy punch. Come on. Aw, you didn't want to give me the double perfect. Yo, you're gonna go have breakfast? Yo, do what you gotta do, mech, no worries. Yeah, Dragon Ball FighterZ, I like the game, I just wish I could, like, do the same combos. Like, I wish the stun wasn't so tiny in that game. Like, when I hit someone with, like, a medium punch, I expect there to be, like, a little bit of time to, like, then connect a light punch. But it's like, no, there's no time. You either get it framed perfectly or you don't get it. And that's a little too hard for me. Or impossible online. I can do it offline. Offline, I can do my combos easy peasy. Stinky says, yeah, finding stuff that works from offline to online when you start out is awful. It's gotten so satisfying ever since you got your pink square. Your pink square? What's that?
Round one.
Alright, so guys, how are we gonna do this, buddy? You're gonna walk into my punch. Oh. Tiger shots. You don't want to do all that. Nitro charge. Come on, there it is. Yeah, let's try to medium punch pressure into nitro charges. Come on, buddy. Give me what I want. Oh man, buttons are hard. He doesn't care what I want. Alright, let's just do a sweep into V-trigger, yeah? He just jumped out of it. Feels bad, man. He cheated. Yeah, no, maybe I should go for more stable stuff. The CPU isn't letting me grab him. Ow, good anti-air, Mr. Computer. It's too far away to land the back heavy punch. We'll do this shorter version of the combo. Yeah, let's get that super in there. Oh, those supers are coming out so clean, man. I like this D-pad. This D-pad feels real good. Alright, grab? Nope. Jump out of it, of course. Because he never randomly jumps, it's only when I go for command grabs. I hate CPUs, man, they're dumb. Stinky says there are only 3 characters that can go from medium to light. The normal chain is light attacks, medium attacks, and then heavies are just medium into heavies. It's just so much learning. Yeah. Because, one of the first characters that I started off, like, learning when I was trying to figure out the game a little bit ago was, Broly. And the combos I was learning for Broly, it was, like, from what I can see, he can do light punch into medium punch. But, I don't remember the reasoning. Maybe the combo just flows better. I don't know. The guy that made the guide is some, like, top tier Broly player that apparently has, like, the highest rank or something for, Broly players. But yeah, he was like, the combo would be, like, say I have someone in the corner. I would do, like, 2 lights, like, just my 2 standing lights, and then I would go into heavy, heavy, heavy. The third heavy, because it's like the auto combo, makes him do the energy thing, and if they're in the corner, you can then dash in, and when you dash in behind the projectile, you can get hit in again. So I think you would light, I think you do the 2 lights again into the heavy, and the heavy, like, knocks them away, and then you can, like, dash into that, I think it was? Or, yeah, no, you're supposed to dash into them. And then you would follow up with medium, light, jump, medium, light, heavy. And you would get the knockdown, or you could go into a super. Stinky says, and the squares are a general representation of skill level, pink being the highest. Oh, that's cool. Well, if you ever want to stream it, I can help out. Broly's actually the main point of your team. Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, no. My team was Broly, Android 16, and Super Saiyan Goku. That's the team the guy was using in the guide I was looking at. Street Fighter 1 Abigail. Violent storm engulfs Metro City. A certain towering figure can be found at the center of it. Vroom. Vroom.
Thank you for playing.
Wait, that's it? That's the whole story? Okay, arcade mode. That's it? Interesting. I'm so confused. What about Alpha? Can I play him in Alpha? Or no? I don't see an Abigail. Well, forget that then. What about Street Fighter 2? I mean, he wasn't in that game, but I don't remember being in Street Fighter 1 either. Nope. Man. There's a lot of missing characters there. Yours is Broly, Goku Black in 16? Yeah, that's pretty similar. It's not too far off.
Street Fighter 4.
And Mech says, what type of gameplay does Vanks like and hate in platformers? What do I like and dislike in platformers? I don't know. Like, that's such a broad thing, right? I like a lot of things in platformers. Oh, things that I absolutely love. My favorite thing in any platformer is mobility options. The more options I have, the better. Like in, let's see, trying to think of something. Like, just take, like, any of the Mario games, right? Like, the Mario games where Mario has, like, a bunch of different power-ups, or he has a bunch of different types of jumps. Like, the more things Mario can do, the more interesting it is to me. But that's just me. And things I dislike. Don't spoil Dragon Ball Super? Nah, we're not talking about Dragon Ball Super. We're just talking about, what's it called? Dragon Ball FighterZ? The fighting game? The fighting game and Dragon Ball Super have completely different storylines that they're not connected. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, what do I dislike in platformers? I'm trying to think of something. I don't know. What's a platformer game I don't like? Oh, The Wizard of Oz for Super Nintendo. The reason I do not like that game is it has these platforms, right? and the collision detection is super wonky in that game. So like, you can be, you'll be trying to land on the platform. If you land on the left side or the right side of the platform, you fall through it. You have to land directly in the center of the platform for it to be, for it to actually work. So I dislike platforming games where the collision detection is extremely off compared to how it appears. Goku goes Super Saiyan? He does. He does go Super Saiyan. Goku Black could have been spoilers a month or two ago? I mean, not really. The name in and of itself doesn't say too much, but if you go too into it, then yes. Because, like, Goku Black, like, if you just say that, that doesn't mean anything in and of itself. Because you gotta realize Dragon Ball Super has, oh my goodness, Nitro Charge please? Yeah, there's multiple Gokus. You have, Super Saiyan Goku, you have Super Saiyan Blue Goku, you have Goku Black, and you have Black Goku. So, with all of these Gokus, if you don't understand the context of the words, it means nothing to you. Can you tell me what the difference between Goku Black and Black Goku is? Or can you not? It's not really something you would know unless you actually played the game, or if you watched the anime, and even if you watched the anime, you'd be like, well, I know who Goku Black is, but who's Black Goku? You know? It's a funny thing, those Dragon Ball Fighter games. Final Form Cooler actually comes out the end of this month. Looks beastly, you can't wait? Yeah, I think he looks really cool. Vietnam man. If I get back in the game, I'm just gonna try to play with the team that I'm using right now. Combos are so hard.
It can't be over.
Oh, you saw the very beginning of the Universe Survival arc? Oh man. It's so good. You have to watch all of that. You gotta watch all of it. So amazing. But yeah, I'm not gonna actually go into any of it. But if you ever do finish watching it, you can talk to me and Vexatious about it. Yeah, both me and him are huge Dragon Ball fans, and we've watched all of Super. It's not out yet? Oh, are you watching it in English? Because yeah, I watched it all in Japanese like months ago. Alright. How are we gonna do this, Ibuki?
Fight.
Let it go, lady. That damage! Nice. Perfect KO. That's what I'm talking about.
Looks like I've got more horsepower.
You cannot stand the voice actress for Goku or the rest of the cast? Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, no, I think the Japanese voice actors are pretty good. But I also really like the American voice actors. I think they're amazing. That's just me. Dropped the combo again. Stinky says I actually made a tier list for all the characters, and as far as Broly goes, he isn't actually a very high tier, but you love him? Yeah, no, I've seen some of the tier lists for Dragon Ball Fighters, and last I checked, a lot of people were putting Broly like mid-tier, and some people were putting Broly low tier. But, I mean, it doesn't matter. As long as the character's tournament viable, that's all that matters. Zamasu? What about him? I think he's a high tier character in Dragon Ball Fighters. I want to say he's high tier. Man, I saw a tournament with him recently. I'm pretty sure he was in Grand Finals. I don't remember if he won or not, or if it was the team that had Bardock that won. Or maybe that was the same team? I don't know. Oh my goodness, would you stop jumping out of my grab attempts? I'd really appreciate it if you'd stop doing that, okay? And teleport out of that, of course. So rude. Grab? Nope. Gonna jab me. I hate computers, they're so dumb. Like, whether you get the combo or not is like already decided. Because, like, they can literally react to every button you press because they're computers. They can just, you know, it's like, oh, in this many frames, I can be hit. So the way it's programmed is it just decides if you're going to hit him or not. For like any of the tricks you use that would work on actual players don't work on computers. Oh, that was the wrong button there, Lance. Good try though. Drop the combo. They asked about Goku Black. Oh, yeah, no, that was forever ago. You can't answer a question I asked like, you know, minutes ago, and then like expect me to understand what you're talking about with zero context. J-Globe says, so I heard you thought it was daylight savings time. I don't think it is. I don't think it's daylight savings time. I just started stream early today. But yo, how you doing, J-Globes? Stinky says, Zamasu is about mid-tier. He has good setups and can do double super, but he just isn't there as a character to get any higher than mid. And being a giant character in the game is an automatic disadvantage. Yeah, that makes sense. Sounds about right. Yeah, no, man. All I know from what I've seen of tournaments for Dragon Ball Super, because I haven't watched a lot, all I've seen is that it's all about just having like really filthy, messed up, what do you call them, mix-ups? Like, if you have just mix-ups that you can just do for days and days and days, then yeah, you're gonna have a lot of trouble. And some characters have better mix-ups than others. Some characters are better solo characters. Some characters, you know, have a lot of synergy. So like, it does depend. It's still a team game. What about Super Saiyan Rosé? What about it? What about it? Don't talk about food? Yo, man, food is something we talk about in this stream quite a bit. Like, it usually depends. Like, someone would have to start talking about food normally for me to start talking about it. Then why don't you go eat? That's not anybody else's problem, that's your problem, Mech. And go eat something. Oh, there's bonus stages? Oh, it's cooking? Oh, okay, that's good. Yeah. What was keeping you so busy? Huh? Who's this guy? I've never seen this guy before. Huh. Is he just here to get in the way of me hitting boxes? He picked up the box! Whose moveset is that? Is he Alex? I think he's supposed to be Alex. It looks like a cheaply produced character. I don't think he's gonna beat me when it comes to these boxes. I mean, I didn't get all 20, but 18's not bad, right? I don't know. I don't look very happy. Oh, I get to choose my opponent? Let's fight Blanca. I don't like fighting Blanca, so that's why I choose to fight him. Did I not hear about your 9-hour PV and A Link to the Past? Well, yeah, but don't do that. Like, I've done multiple 12-hour streams. I'll still step away in the middle of the stream to go eat something, or like find something to chew on in the middle of the stream. Like, you can't not eat. That's not any good for you. No Link to the Past PV is worth that. Absolutely not. Gotta eat. Take care of yourself. Stinky was saying, alright, I'm heading online, Fighter Z, so I'll be a little more quiet. Yeah, no problem. Jacob says, this is my problem. Also, I am that far behind on chat. Yo, it's all good. Your goal is sub 2 hours? Yo, we'll get there. And yo, Jaglobes with the 1 bit. Yo, thank you, Jaglobes. I appreciate it. Clearly testing out the speed. Now, Mr. Blanc, I'm gonna have to ask you to settle pedal, okay? Okay, after we finish this arcade match, I'll probably go into some casual matches so I can try to like practice using this new controller. I think that would be nice. Yeah, I'm still messing up some of my combos. Like, I can do this main one I go for a lot, but I'm not pressing the other buttons I like normally use in neutral. And like, I can't practice any of my grabs on these CPUs because they don't sit there and block them. They jump out of them every time. It's really annoying. Like, they'll just sit there, you know, let me hit them all the time, but no command grabs. No, no, not allowed. Yo, you're 30 plus seconds behind, J-Lobes? Yo, that's crazy. 'Cause yeah, it's dependent on, like, the region that you live in. Sometimes it can be pretty, pretty behind. Oh yeah, let's fight Sakura. Are there any combos I can do? Oh, I know. A combo I don't normally do, but that I should do just for practice, would be crouching heavy punch into EX giant flip. So I don't think you can do it into a normal giant flip. Oh, unless it's the light version. Yeah, let's do that while I build up the points, I guess. Yeah, see, there's a combo. Different combo. Okay, let's also do light kick, light punch, and Abigail punch. I'm not very good at that normally, but I'm just trying to practice other buttons. Yeah, it's very spacing dependent. If the spacing's not there, the Abigail punch doesn't connect. Ooh, get crush countered. Now, little lady. Like it very much if you would stop hitting me with those mean Hadouken of yours. Bean Jr. saying looking forward to Switch Online. Yeah, man, that comes out tomorrow, right? Yo, that's gonna be pretty cool. Yeah, I want to try to play with people online. I think that'll be really fun. Now, Banks, you said you're gonna try out different combos. There you go. Look at that. Yeah, I'm too set in my ways, man. Actually, I wonder which one of those does more damage. I assume the EX one does more damage, but I don't know. And yo, Shandai is saying people so salty about online costing. It's literally less than a month of WoW. Less than a pizza. Yeah, like $20 a year. People are crazy. But, I mean, I get it, right? Because it's like, a lot of people that, play Nintendo, like these people that are complaining, from what I can see, it's either A, they're just people that have had free online since forever and they don't play on Xbox, they don't play on PlayStation, so they've never experienced it before, or B, they're like a child, they are a kid themselves and they can't, you know, they don't have that option to just pay for online, that doesn't exist for them, so that's pretty tough. And then the third one is, you know, they're just kind of very entitled and they just want to have free stuff just because, even though they do also have PlayStation, Xbox, and pay for those services.
Looks like I've got more
It's $5 more than PS4, Xbox One 1 month. I know, right? It's such a good deal in comparison to the other two. I mean, like, I get it. I enjoy having, like, free online as much as the next guy. Like, I'm playing Street Fighter V right now. I'm not paying a penny for it. Versus if I was playing on PS4, I would have to pay, you know, monthly or yearly, however I wanted to do it. Now, Abraham Lincoln, you need to settle pedal, okay, buddy? Oh, man. Buttons are really hard. Buttons are really hard. Got him, though. Bean Jr., that's like complaining about a 99-cent iPhone app when the phone costs like $800. I know, right? Shonda says, heck, if it lets me actually play with people out of my state with decent connection, I'm so down. Exactly. Though, I'm not sure if it will be a decent connection. I hope it is, you know, but like, it's not like Microsoft. With Microsoft, they have like dedicated servers for their online. That's where a lot of that money is going into. With PlayStation, it's kind of like a case-by-case basis. But with Nintendo, the way I, you know, currently see it, it appears that is still completely the same online we had when the Switch first came out. And, you know, it's okay, yo, Jake Lowe's with the bit, thank you. But, yeah, no, it looks like it's going to be the same online, the same kind of online we had on, whatchamacallit, like the Wii U, essentially, where it's like up to the designers of the specific video game to make that good networking. So, I don't know how it's gonna be. Time will tell. Yo, you're gonna meow at me for food? Yo, don't do that. I got no food for you. But come on, buttons. Ah, man. Why are buttons so hard? I thought I had it. Of course, when he's knocked down, I get it. Well, I get it most of the time, so we're starting to get there. You know, Bean Jr. says it's surprised that Balloon World doesn't require an online sub. Oh, does it not? Well, that's cool. I mean, it's mostly a single-player game. So, I think that makes sense. Sagat or Ed? Let's fight Sagat. Why does my name have to use katakana? Because it's not a Japanese name. It'd be the same as, you know, your name, Mech Dragon. If you were to say Mech Dragon, you should say it in katakana, because it is a English name. Like, yeah, you can say the word mech, and you can say the word dragon in Japanese, and you could spell those words with hiragana because they are Japanese words. But the proper way to write your name would be in katakana. Ow, excuse you. Down now, buddy. Oh, it's only 18 seconds. Oh no, another bit from J-Gloves, thank you. Oh man, come on, Sagat. No, I should have had that one. Come on. Why am I not getting this? Buttons are way too hard. Oh hey, I got some buttons. You mind not pressing all the things when I'm trying to hit you? 10 seconds? That's not too bad. Yo, resub in 11 days? Hey, let's go! Yo, thanks again for the support, Bean Jr. I appreciate it, man. Alright, come on, new controller. Come on, new controller, help me out. Oh, I didn't get the giant flip. There it is. I mean, that is a new combo for me in the first place, but still, if I'm pressing the buttons, I should get what I want. That is not the right button. You wanted medium punch there, Vince. Medium punch. How long do you have the sub? I don't believe you currently have a sub, Mech Dragon. The purple symbol next to you, that's the 100 bits you donated. Stinky says, so close to 500k BP in ranked. Yo, that's awesome, man. Yo, keep up the good stuff. Yo, all the points. Oh, final stage, it's M. Bison. Alright, M. Bison, show me what you got. And again, I'm just playing this arcade mode because I'm breaking in my new controller. It has 6 face buttons. My old controller had... Oh, yo, 10 bits from J-Gloves. Winner just gave a kin a rank up into bronze and then took it away right after. Oh, winner Kirby. You devious, devious man, you. You finally made it to bronze and you said no. Not for you. Yep, he got stunned when I went for the giant flip there. I really should light giant flip more. Because it's like, it's +0. So it puts us in a like completely neutral position. I use the medium and heavy ones all the time, so why not use the other one? Yep, wrong button. Yeah, I have to think a little bit more heavily about the buttons I want to press with this controller right now. It's like with my old controller, I could just, you know, I'd be like, okay, I want to do this combo, and I just kind of do it without thinking about it. Not with this one, though. Get good? Always gotta get good. Oh, you do still have the emote. Interesting. Well, yeah, no, like your subscription can run out, and then it generally takes about, I think it's like 3 or 5 days before the emote goes away. But yeah, it doesn't say you have the subscription anymore because you don't have the star. Uh-oh, what's this? What's going on? Abigail's repair shop is flooded with orders. From trucks to tanks, even secret weapons. Give me a break already. Oh, Abigail. Just so silly. Yeah, that's cool. It's the samurai guy. He was in Final Fight, I believe, and is he also in like Darkstalkers? I think that's what he's from. I don't know. Yeah, Relento. Who's that last guy? Is that E Honda? Can't tell. It's definitely a mostly bald guy. Well,
Thank you for playing.
thank you for playing. Yo, what is that? What is that emote? So big? Yo, man. Gotta be big. Alright, let's try a casual match. So this will be interesting. We're playing against a human opponent now with my brand new controller. The D-pad, I love the D-pad already. The D-pad is love. Like, it's so smooth, and yet I always feel like I'm hitting the direction I specifically mean to. Like, I'm still brand new with this controller, so maybe, you know, I'll have some criticisms about the D-pad later. Because I'm very, very particular when it comes to D-pads. Like, the Wii U Pro controller is what I was using before, and the D-pad's mostly solid on this. Mostly solid. But there are times where I would go for a back input or a forward input, and I would get a jump input out, which, you know, is like up, and it's like, how am I getting the up? But yeah, that D-pad's not the best one in the world. Are there any Link to the Past players here? Right now, probably not, but I do have a few regulars that do Link to the Past. That'd be King Hippo, 10th Doctor, Legend Duo Keeper, and I think there's probably oh yeah, Grand Magusta. All of them play Link to the Past. I've played Link to the Past randomizer like one time. I prefer normal Link to the Past. I don't like rando. And Stinky's saying, how much of a disadvantage is it to play a big character like Abigail in Street Fighter V? It does have its downsides, Stinky, because it's like big characters have a harder time like jumping out of the corner just because of how big they are, so they get caught by moves that aren't necessarily anti-airs. And it's a lot easier to zone them out generally, but Abigail's top tier. Like, he's not the best character, that'd be Cammy, but he is one of the better characters in the game. Like, I would say he's in the top 10. I wouldn't say he's top 5, but he's definitely top 10 characters in this game. Maybe even like, I don't know, maybe like top 8? He's pretty good. Alright, I kinda need to focus a little bit. This guy's kicking my butt. Yeesh. You gotta do all that, man? Alright, how am I gonna get in on this guy? Oh, I should V-trigger in. That'll be my end. Yeah, no, I don't want all that for me. Oh, he just jumped over me, feels bad. I jumped away. Are we gonna do this, my good friend? Oh, dash and grab. I see you. No Hadouken there. That's dead. You know, there's a little bit of a pause. It's so tough because, like, I'm thinking of the buttons I need to press to, like, approach him. Abigail fan club president? Nah, man, Senki fan club. Things trying to say Abigail not top 5? Yeah, no, I don't think he's top 5. Like, he used to be one of the... Like, when he was busted, when most people considered him busted, like, when people were saying Abigail's OP, he is overpowered. Even back then, like, before he got nerfed, no one was arguing he was #1. Not a single person. Which I think just goes to show, you know, the discrepancies of, big characters versus, faster characters. He's still really good, though. Alright, I'll take that super. Do you ever play characters for tier or strictly for fun? I always, when I'm playing characters, like, I'm looking for characters that mesh with my playstyle. It has nothing to do with, like, the theme of the character generally, like how to describe this. They just have to be, I don't know, they just have to feel right. They just need to feel correctly. If they don't feel right, they're not for me. Like, let's say, in like Super Smash Brothers, in 64 and Melee I played Samus. That character just, I liked, you know, that was a that character was, you know, this hunter, Metroid hunter. I like the idea of that. It seems like that was more theme, so that's why I played Samus. I didn't really try out a lot of the other characters. Brawl, I played a lot of characters. I ended up on Toon Link. I just liked the way that he could zone, so that's why I played him. This Ryu is kicking my butt. But yeah, it didn't matter what the tier was. With Abigail, I play him because he has super armor and command throws. I think that's really cool. I like stuff like that. Oh, he ran out of his, juice. Oh, I should have de-skilled that. Oh, these buttons are hard. Plays Little Mac in Smash 4? Should answer your question. Yeah, I play Little Mac because I think he's fun, man. I like characters with super armor. I don't exclusively play characters for their super armor. Like, take Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite in that game. People would think that I would play Hulk because I played Hulk in Marvel 3, but I just didn't like how he felt in the game, even though he has super armor. I played Mega Man and Zero. I enjoy Zero's Rushdown, and I'm a huge Mega Man fan, so I was playing Mega Man. But I eventually switched off of Mega Man to Sigma when he came out, because he did, again, have super armor, but he also has a lot of range, his projectiles. I don't know, I just like the way he played. That's really what it comes down to. I just have to enjoy how the character controls. Their playstyle matches mine, that'll be for the best. Like, it depends on the game. In some games, I like to play rushdown characters. In other games, I like to play characters that are more slow and reactionary. I'd say that's like my default playstyle, but I do occasionally rush down. Now, Ryu. I'm gonna have to ask you to calm on down, buddy. Oh man, my combos and stuff are so bad compared to what they used to be. But yeah, I just gotta put in the time with this controller and we'll get there. Ow. So rude. I was looking out for the jump, but when he did jump, I wasn't ready for it anymore. I didn't press the button fast enough. I had the read, just didn't press it. It was bad, man. Ow. Oh. Gosh darn it, man. That pressure was pretty intense. Stinky says, alright, legendary question. Do you think zoners are good at the game they play? I'm talking no decent offense, just all zone. I think it depends on the game. Like, if you're playing a game like, say, what's a good one? I mean, I can't think of a single game off the top of my head where if you zone, you're bad. Like, it depends on, like, the playing level. Because, like, if you're at a very beginner level in, like, say, Street Fighter or Super Smash Brothers, if both players are bad, the zoner's going to win a lot easier than the person that's not zoning. But at higher playing levels in almost every single fighting game, not all of them, but most of them, zoning always takes more skill to win with, because it requires you to make many more reads throughout the neutral throughout the entire game. Like, good examples, right? Like, a really good example would be Street Fighter V. Like, to win with zoning in this game with, like, say, Ryu. Like, not Guile, because it's a very strong zoner, but to win with pure zoning with Ryu at a high level is practically impossible. Because there's so many tools to deal with projectiles. His projectiles don't control that much space. Yeah, he can, like, Shoryuken, but again, there's counters to that. So you can get in, and then that ruins his whole zoning that he's going for. Versus, let's say, like, take another game, Marvel vs. Capcom 3, like Ultimate, where you have, what's their face? Morrigan, right? Like, yeah, it takes a lot of skill to do certain setups with Morrigan, but, like, in a lot of skill levels, especially at high, when both players are definitely, you know, playing at their best, that person doesn't have to, like, think what the other opponent's doing. They can just kind of throw out projectiles. Between all the different Soul Fist Morrigan can do, the hidden missile assist from Dr. Doom, there's just a lot going on there. and it's pretty difficult for the other person to get in at all. And even if they do get in, if they can't stay in, then they generally lose the game. So it depends on game, it depends on skill level. When you force them to offense, they have no clue what they're doing. I mean, it just kind of depends. Like, I don't know Dragon Ball specifically, like, because I don't have a lot of time into the game, but Dragon Ball itself is a lot like Marvel vs. Capcom 3. So I assume it would be similar. I think at certain playing levels, you're going to have zoners that are going to do a lot better than other opponents just because at that level, zoning is easier. Nope, didn't get the hit I was looking for. It's a solid opinion, thank you. Aw, you kinda saw that coming, man. Oh, I didn't have V-Trigger, I thought I did. I'll take that grab, thank you. Aw, I tried to hit him on Wake Up, but he was ready. I don't think that's invincible, but I do think he hit me first. Ah, good jump in. Oh, I pressed the wrong button! Wait, no, I couldn't have pressed the wrong button. That was the right button, wasn't it? I'll figure this controller out eventually. Mix says, okay, I have to last another half hour. Also, is it cheating if I make a randomizer cheat sheet? A randomizer cheat sheet? What is a randomizer cheat sheet? Because that sounds like cheating because the word cheat's in it. I'm not sure what you're going for there exactly. Is that just like, there's this many treasure chests in this dungeon and this many treasure chests here? Or is it like, all entrance locations? Yeah, that sounds a lot like cheating. Stanky says, I kinda get zoning at some degrees with Dragon Ball FighterZ. It's such a rushdown game that zoning is barely viable. Yeah, no, man. It's the same thing with Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Like, zoning's like, for most teams, zoning's impossible. But, like, Morrigan was, like, one of the few characters that could do it with, the right assist. Because if you, there were other teams that would try to do it, like Storm teams, Deadpool teams, they would try to zone. And, like, they have to make all the right reads. They have to do everything just right. Like, there's a reason no one plays Arthur. Arthur's specifically a zoning character in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. And zoning's not good in that game, because it's like, if someone hits you in Marvel 3, I'm not sure if it's the same in Dragon Ball FighterZ, but in Marvel 3, if someone lands one hit on you, and they can convert that into a clean combo, your character should die from full HP to dead. So it's like, they can zone all day long. Say they hit you with like 20 projectiles, you're still alive. You hit them once, and they die, so it's a bad trade. When you hear zoning and MVC3 together, you instantly think Dr. Doom? Yeah, no, man. But yeah, Dr. Doom by himself is not a good zoner. Like, he's got his hidden missiles he can use himself, and he has like the little plasma beams he can shoot out of his fingers. But like, even with like a strong assist, like say like Doctor Strange's double beams, or I don't know, whatever, like, he by himself is not a good zoner. Dr. Doom is a good assist to help someone else zone, but he by himself, he can do it for a little bit, but he's too honest in what he's doing. Like, something about your zoning has to be broken for it to be viable in Marvel 3. Stanky says, well, FighterZ is good about making a 0 to death hard to do, but one hit can lead to an easy 50 to 70% if you're good enough and get the right hit. Got you. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, that's fair. Cause I don't know. I have to watch more tournaments for Dragon Ball FighterZ. I don't pretend to understand the game. I really don't. I need to look at it. I've only seen a few tournaments with a very basic understanding of the game.
Round one.
I'll get there with time.
Fight.
Alright, how are we gonna do this, young lady? She does not care for my, like, poking over here. Yeah, if she wants to back herself up into a corner, I'll let her do it. But she ran out there. I'm gonna try not to let her jump out again. Oh, okay, she was looking for my jump in. Yo, he can't pull the hose. Yo, let's go. How are you doing this week, though? Hopefully you are doing well. Everybody in the stream, hopefully you are all doing well. How's it going, people? Ouchies. Really good combo. Oh, she dropped that part. You gonna try to grab me? No? And, oh, she jumped out of it, smart. Ah, gosh darn it, I was hoping I would jump in to bait her into doing an anti-air counter, and I would just jump empty and try to take advantage of that. Stinky says, tournament level play is hard even for me to follow. Look up a guy named Rupelmonger. Yeah, he's the guy that I watch, like I use his team for Dragon Ball Fighters. So yeah, I've seen his stuff. His stuff is really good. And post alerts are way too loud, are they? Yo, King Hippo just subscribed as a tier 1 sub. Subscribe for 15 months in a row. Get good, scrub. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate the support. Yo, King Hippo OP, man. That long support. I don't like how that button didn't come out instantly. I don't know if that was lag or if I lost the input. Alerts are allowed. Anyway, advice? Advice on what? Oh, in my eyes, what is the best way to memorize how many entrances are on each area? Just to play the game. Just keep playing and you'll get there. It just takes practice. Yeah, how can I make my alerts less loud? I know, I can increase the sound of this game and then reduce the sound of the all-around desktop capture. That should work. Give me this commander. Nope, she's gonna jump right out of it. But I did execute it, so that's good. I am having, you know, a couple of execution foibles with this new controller. Ouchies! Now that's a combo. Yeah, I think I might be dead. No, not quite dead. Close though. Ah, the low, nice. Ended up being a counter hit. Alright, so yeah, let me go into my options and I'm gonna try to turn down everything. Well, turn up Street Fighter, turn down the alerts. Though I normally have desktop audio all the way at the top normally, don't I? Yeah, no, I can turn down the alerts through Streamlabs itself actually, now that I think about it. Let's do that. That's what I can do. Mech Dragon says you play Insanity Entrance Randomizer, which decouples all entrances from their exits. Oh yeah, just keep playing the game. You'll get there. You'll get there. I believe in you. Now, come on. Ouch. She is a mean lady. What? Medium into Nitro Charge? Yeah. Medium kick? Nope, no medium kicks here. Too busy not being good at the video games. Yep, that's gonna be a solid jump and dead. Because sometimes you get bopped. Stinky says, hey Vinks, if I ever make it to a tournament at EVO, would you watch? Oh yeah, I'm always watching EVO, so that's easy. I like watching fighting game tournaments. Including ones I'm not at. I don't have to be at a tournament just to be interested in it. Yeah, I have a friend that's gone to EVO. I mean, to be fair, I have a few friends that have been to EVO actually, now that I think about it. I should do that at some point. If I ever get really good at Street Fighter V, I'll definitely go to EVO, I promise. Ouchies! Do you mind, young lady? Mistimed it. Yeah, she's gonna bop me kinda hard. These things happen to good people. Here, let's see alert box. Can I reduce the noise? Yeah, general settings. Doesn't seem to have a noise one. Alright. I don't have one for follows. Let's do subscriptions. Sound volume's at 30%. I guess I'll take it down to 24. Yeah, let's look for a new opponent. And then let's do the host one as well. Also, oh, the host one's at 50. It's quite a bit louder than the other one. Yeah, let's put the host one at, what, 28%? Maybe that'll be fine. And donations is currently at 26%. Yeah, donations is probably fine. What about bits? Bits are at 80%. Bits are really loud. Let's put bits at like 54%. And yeah, I think that should do us. Oh wait, raids. Should do raids. Yeah, it's at 50. Let's make that 28. Perfect. There we go. Hopefully I won't break anyone's ears with any of my lyrics. Mick says, I wasted a few hours on looking for Palace of Darkness because you kept overlooking one house in Kakariko. Yep, that's how it happens. Oh man, when is Mega Man 11 coming out? I mean, that's a dumb question because I know when it's coming out. It's October 2nd. But why isn't that today? I want to play it so bad. Soon? Yeah, it is soon. I just wish it was now. I really do. But hey, on the bright side, the whole Nintendo Online thing's coming out tomorrow. So I can play Nintendo Online games with people. That sounds really cool. Anybody that has a Nintendo Switch. Alright, how are we gonna do this, Mr. Guy? No, don't do that. Ah, jeez. Excuse you, buddy. No. You need to chill on out. That is the wrong button. Yeah, light punch, medium punch. Ah, I didn't hit him there. Why does it keep doing those giant swings? They're not giant swings, it's just like leg swings? I don't know what it's called. Oh, I was way too slow on that anti-air. I knew it was gonna be there, I just didn't press the button. Oh, command throw. Yeah, that'll get me. I couldn't grab him there. Oh, okay. Yeah, congrats, Stanky. Hope that works out for you. Mick says, I do not have a Switch yet. Do not have the $500 for it. Yo, $500? Is that for like certain games you want to get? The $300 this one. I think it's $400 in Australia. Yo, you way too greedy, friends. Oh. Don't just jump out of the corner, that's rude. No. Stop jumping. I'm applying pressure right now. Ah, jeez. Oh, he's maximum president. No, I don't want to be grabbed. Grab somebody else. None of the games you want for it out? You need a way to record it? Oh, yeah. So $500. So $300 for the Switch. And you must be talking about the $200 for the capture device. That makes sense. Do you mind? So rude. No. Oh, he just jumps. Ow. Gosh darn that projectile. I hate it so much. Oh, he just jumped over me. I have to say I didn't see that coming. Oh, that combos? I've never seen anyone do that before. That killed me. That's a lot of damage, jeez. I mean, I've done more, but still. I didn't expect that from him. Yo, good luck, Stanky Mamba. Your capture card doesn't have HDMI? Yeah, you need that HDMI. Pretty important. Yeah, I love my Elgato HD 60S. Yeah, I can stream Nintendo Switch, PS4, Xbox One. I have an adapter so I can stream older games as well. Is it valid to request Rabby Ribby all Steam achievements? No. Alright, how are we gonna do this guy? Gosh. Get off of me, you hurt! Yo, those hits, man. I messed up my giant swing. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Get him to paddle just a little bit. Nice. Ah, I tried a nitro charge. I didn't get it. I'm just tapping the light punch button. Oh man.
Round 2. Fight.
Alright, how are we gonna do this? He doesn't want to get those power-up points? I don't know what it's called, when he makes himself more powerful. But is he all good on that now? I'll take that grab, thank you. Someone's stunned. Yeah, you can always count on stay hydrated, but
You win.
I don't think stay hydrated bot can answer your question though, McDragon, but I'll answer it instead. Essentially, I don't typically do goals for most games outside of just beat it, and even then, like, I'm not guaranteed to beat any games. But yeah, nah, if it had more votes for it, I'd be willing to do crazier things. But right now, I would say, if you want to see something on the variety games list, you should just focus on the game you already have on there. Alright. Come on, buddy. Asking for the future after? Yeah. I mean, like, you can put anything on there. It's just like, I don't want you to have, like, unrealistic expectations. Like, generally, I will never 100% a game. Like, literally never. I'm not interested. Like, I think I might have got, like, close to 100% in Hollow Knight. And that was, like, way more than what I normally do in games, and that's with a game that had, like, $200 raised for it. So that was the main reason why I played it as long as I did. For most games, I'm just not even going to come anywhere near close to that. Come on, buddy. Oh, I like this game. I'm only just now noticing that it's Prince Trunks.
You win.
Or you have 17 out of 80 of your levels done? Oh, is that for your game that you're making, the Super Mario Brothers X thing? That's cool. It's cool that you have it, like, lined out, you know? Not everybody, like, figures that stuff out when they're, like, working on a game. They'll just, like, start making levels, and, like, whatever happens, happens. They don't really have, like, a blueprint. They don't have, like, a difficulty curve or, like, themes for worlds or anything like that, like, thought out in their head. They just kind of go. Usually doesn't end up very well. But I mean, we all start somewhere. All start somewhere. Uh-oh. Oh, nope, we're good. Never mind. Oh man, these buttons are so hard! Like, cause I have 6 face buttons now instead of just, like, the 4. And I'm trying to adapt, like, cause it's mostly the same. It's just these R1 and R2 buttons that kind of, like, throw me for a loop. And, like, my V-scale and V-trigger, I have them set to effectively the same buttons, but it still just feels off. So I'm not doing everything as fast as I used to. But if I keep practicing, I'll get there. Let's see, Mick was saying, so when I essentially requested the Lunar Percent, that is all 80 3-up moons and all 80 levels, which is essentially the Lunar Dragons in Super Mario World. It means the odds of it being completed is almost 0%. If it takes a really, really long time, then yes. Because, like, the rules are right there in the variety games list. Essentially, if I'm, like, not just beating the game, but trying to do everything, then yeah, I'm gonna have some trouble. And yo, what is Controlius saying here? Thanks you bum, you started stream early. You gotta get good. Also sounds like you got that new controller. Awesome, mate. Sound like you need to get good at the controller too. Yes. I will get good, man. Yeah, let me show you the controller, right? It's a pretty cool controller, man. Let's see, where's my big cam button? There it is, big cam button. But yeah, there it is. Yeah, this is my controller. We got oh, it's a little bit blurry. Come on, camera focus. So yeah, we have like the 6 face buttons, man. So I have like all my kicks in one row and all my punches in the other row, which is really nice. And I still have like the shoulder buttons, but I only use these 2. The other ones aren't set because they're set to the face buttons. And yeah, no, it's pretty cool. The D-pad, like when I first saw it in like promotional material, to me it looked like, I don't know, it seemed like kinda loose. but it's actually extremely solid. In fact, the only buttons I'm not like in love with are the shoulder buttons. I think the shoulder buttons are like really, really loose. Because like you can get a like press from like any direction, and like the full button doesn't like click in place. Like you'll click in from one side. I don't know if those all count as inputs. I haven't like especially tested it, but I don't like the idea that I can like feel a click and potentially not get an input. So I'm worried about that. But yeah, the face buttons are all solid. I haven't had any trouble with them. And the D-pad is lovely. Oh my goodness, this D-pad is beautiful. It looks like a Genesis controller. You go in Sega? No, man, I never had a Genesis. Can't you tighten those manually? Maybe? I don't know. I guess I would have to like open it up and stuff. And then perhaps? I don't know if it's supposed to let you do that or not. But yeah, I don't like how they are right now. And I don't know if they have like these different settings or whatever. Maybe they do. But that's enough of like looking at my giant face. Let's play some video games. Asking Banks to do actual mechanical work. Yeah, no, I don't know if I want to do that. I mean, it came with like a little booklet. I'll check that out and see if it says anything about tightening the buttons, if that's a thing people do. You can do it with GameCube controllers, anyone can? Well, that's like a thing, you know? People do that. I don't know about these ones. An Ultra Silver Sagat, huh? How are we gonna do this, buddy? Alright, you're going to attack me, I see. Alright, let's try to jump less, Sphinx. Jump less. Nitro Charge. Nope. Not Nitro Charge. Good block string, friends. That was not Giant Swing. How did I get that? How did I get that input? That's completely opposite directions. Oh my goodness, I can't press any buttons! How did I get that? How did I get that input? I don't understand how I'm getting these inputs. I was not having this trouble earlier. I could have won right there. Oh, all of his projectiles have multi-hits when he uses his V-trigger. This is my advice for button mashing on a frame-perfect rhythm. You can't button mash and be frame-perfect. That ruins the point of button mashing. If you're button mashing, there isn't a rhythm to it. I mean, I guess you can technically button mash and potentially land on the frame-perfect input, but again, you're button mashing, so therefore, you're not going to get it. Don't button mash. That's my advice. Just be frame-perfect instead. Way easier. No? No super for me? Thought I had the timing there, but I guess not. Yo, why is everyone jumping over that today? Yep, that's fair. Woo! That didn't kill me. How did that not kill me? I don't understand. Oh, I should have kept pressure. He didn't have any super there. He didn't have any EX bars. Oh, you finished Spider-Man? Yo, congrats! And Legend says, I'm sure there's 18 bajillion Ultra Silver Sagats, but I'm getting deja vu from yesterday. Yeah, no, there's 18 bajillion of them for sure. Crow says, dude, it sounds like you need some scrub practice. Let's go after this game. Alright, sounds good. Yeah, no, man, these buttons are all so weird to me. I'm trying to break in this new controller, but I'm having some troubles. Alright, come on, buddy. You need to stop doing everything you're doing, okay? Alright, that'll work. And apparently he was going for that there. What are all these jumps? I didn't see, man. Was there some sort of invitation? Or like some sort of jumping party? I keep pressing heavy kick when I mean to press heavy punch. It's not the best. Come on, Banks. Heavy punch, and then sweep. And dead. I'll get there one day. Yo, you mind? Ow. Ow again. Maybe I should stop jumping. Random sweep, double random sweep, triple random sweep, quadruple sweep. Oh, I didn't get the button. Whoops, wrong button. Uh-oh. I was trying to catch him in the middle of a projectile. Didn't quite get it. Wrong button, but I won the round! Oh, geez, dude, at this rate I may actually win a set if we don't get good. Yeah, we'll see, man. Our buttons are pretty bad. I'm just pressing all the wrong buttons, man. Button, button, who's got the button? The heavy kick. Big punch, medium punch, giant flipping. Oh my goodness, how does that happen? Oh, go over there. I was pressing all the buttons. Oh, so you can choose when he shoots out those super ones, I see. I was unaware. No, you need to stop all that. Alright, I'll take that super. Wait for the win? Yo, man. If he doesn't want to, like, look out for sweeps, you gotta take advantage. Like, literally, when Sagat does the high version of the Tiger Shots, they don't hit me when I'm sweeping. I can go right under them. So that's what I'm looking for. And then for the other heavy kicks, which again is my sweep, I'm trying to have him block it and then cancel that into like a super or into V trigger and then, you know, go into a super from there. But he's like not blocking it, so I just kind of keep getting hits. It's up to him though, you know, do what you do. Oh, why do I keep doing that now? Don't know how I'm getting these Abigail punches, but I'm not even pressing in that direction. I guess I am walking forward. Maybe that's part of it? Oh my goodness. Buttons! It's so good, he just jumped out. Buff Abigail. Why did he jump all the way over here? What does he want to accomplish? I didn't get my button. He took out my grab. I'm very salty about that. He just jumped forward again. Wrong button, Banks! Ooh, that's really lucky. He just kind of didn't block that. The perfect frame is dash for 30 or less frames. Let's go for exactly a frame, then continue the dash. Huh. That all sounds awful. I wouldn't want to do that. No, don't jump. Yep. No, I said don't jump. Remember when I said don't jump? Yo, cross-ups! He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. I think he'll press a button as soon as he stands up. I think he will. Button up. I messed it up. I tried to walk forward in heavy punch. I didn't get it. Oh my goodness. Do you mind not hitting me out of everything I do? That'd be really cool. You dead? Nope, almost. I'm all good on that. I'll just be here blocking. Nice Shoryu though.
You win.
Oh man, well there we go, we finished the set. Are you still ready, Controllies? Did you still want to play? I will play you as I try to like figure out these buttons on my controller. Am I ready? Yeah, ready to press buttons. Let's see, yeah, let's change it. Breaking in my new controller, that's the title. Gosh darn controller, man. Makes everything so hard. Create a lounge. And let's see, where's the invite button? There it is. There you go. Get in here, old buddy Controlius. Legend says Ganondorf down tilt for the win. That is a good down tilt. And Stinky says, well, I won the set, but it wasn't enough for 500k. Yo, you're so close, man. Yo, Controlius, are you getting in here? Or is he like a grandma or something? I invited him. Yo, Controlius, where are you at?
It's go time.
There
I'm
you
here.
Go. Jeez. It took you like 15 years.
I was giving you a moment, letting you prepare,
Uh-huh.
making sure you're ready for the salt I'm about to give you for this controller.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man.
Also trying to make sure I don't get a lot of feedback from turning down the volume on my laptop.
Got you. Oh, we have to go to the Metro City Bay Area, obviously.
I appreciate that.
Not a bad stage.
Then we'll put on my nicest suit.
And yo, Mech says you have a nice voice.
Okay. Come on.
Thank you, Mick.
Alright, we got 2 Final Fight characters on the Final Fight stage. Let's do it.
Yeah, this should be one-sided.
Theoretically, if I can press the right buttons.
I mean, I've also never used this V-trigger. I'm aware of the command grab. I want to try it.
Mm-hmm. Yo, you can do whatever you want to do, Mech. And Legend says Abigail's crouching something kick does have a striking resemblance to Ganon's down tilt. That's, oh, is that what you were saying? Okay, yeah, no, I had no idea what you were trying to say there. Like,
I'm surprised that
he's
worked.
playing Ganondorf. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I'll take that.
Ow. That hurt.
Got like Joker colors on.
I told you, wear my nice suit.
Yeah, it is nice. Okay, I'll take
Oh.
that grab. We'll always crush like a can. It's very important. Neo Controller says, a Greek. I wonder if that is Controlius. Hey, Vegas, Controlius, Legend, Mech, and whoever else is here. How are you guys doing? You're doing good, man. Ow! Why are you gonna kick me in the face? Rude.
I'm gonna kick you in the Fine. I won't kick you in the face again.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I am not getting Giant Flip. It is way too hard. What you doing?
Oh. I was sliding into your ankle again.
Oh, okay. Stinky says Abigail has unbelievable normal range. Thought Broly had good normals. Nah, man. Abigail's normals are amazing. There's some of the best range in the game. I mean, like, obviously Dhalsim's better, but, like, I'm a better character than Dhalsim is.
Well,
There we
that
go.
wasn't what I was trying to do, but it kept me alive for an extra second.
You take those, and yo, D-Train in here as well.
Win.
Yo, D-Train!
Language? Yes, we do all speak English. And, yeah, no, it's nice to have you in here, D-Train. How you doing, man? I mean, you're living on, like, the other side of the US, so I'm sure there's no hurricanes trying to attack you.
Round 1. Fight.
I will eventually learn that you do that at the start of every round. One day.
I hope
Wrong
not.
button things.
Yes, it works! That's so awesome.
Oh, what is that?
That's my light punch combo.
It ends in a grab? Like
It does
an
if I press
grab?
down.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. That's interesting. Nope. Sometimes we get grabbed. There we go. Good buttons.
Catch.
I don't want that for me. No.
Range wrong.
Yep.
Oh, look at the time! Thanks, Banks. I wanted that.
Yeah, no, I was just holding my fist out.
Yep.
Yo, someone will play matches with you, Mamba? Yo, rest in peace. D-Train says, Banks, I'm always licking. You should know this. No hurricanes. Yeah, no. I mean, you're usually lurking in there. I just don't know, you know, when you're going to decide to be, you know, free from the lurk shadows. That is not what I want.
Pressing buttons, bad idea. Oh wait, I can try this since I'm.
Ko got a game? He did not get a game, he got a round.
I got a round.
Perfect your language there, Mr. Legends. So I see you got a big pipe. Do you know how to use it?
No.
Yeah, no, that might hold you back a little bit. I got started. You know, terminology is important. If we can't understand each other, then like, what is the point of
Not
language?
plan.
Might as well just not even talk.
Ow. Thunka.
No. What do you want?
I'll kick you in the face again.
Don't do that. Yep. Guess I grabbed a little too early.
That sucked.
I'm
Look at the time.
blocking.
That's unfortunate.
Oh, no crush counter? Boo. Boo.
Back in the corner for you.
Boo.
Ooh.
Good jump. Ow. How do I do this? Not to that. Oh, I tried to super.
You see, that is a round, and that is a match.
Yup. So now he's won a game. So it's
I
one
have won a
game
game.
for me, one game for Controlius. Whoever wins the next game wins the set.
I mean, I'm putting this all in your new controller. I'm not assuming this will ever happen again.
Oh man, I'll get there eventually. There, good jump in.
I like that.
That is not a bad combo.
Yeah, just light punch, light punch.
Fair enough. I'll take
Aw.
that grab.
Yes, you will.
Oh, no second
I'll
grab?
take that one.
What, am I greedy?
Yep.
Fair enough. At least I block. D-Tune says he wanted to have the
Block.
manliest name he could, Sturmcrow. Yes, having the manliest name is very important. But also, he didn't get to name himself, you know? I don't know a lot of people that do. But yeah, Abigail did not name himself. He went to school, he was bullied profusely for his name, and he turned to a life of crime because those were the only people that accepted him.
Look at the time.
I'm not even making that up, that's legit his storyline.
Yeah, that is.
A valuable lesson can be had here. Oh, I got an Abigail punch out when I just wanted a normal medium punch.
Eh, I got you down significantly more than I should have. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, no, that was good. And yo, remember, you'll get your BP, man. Just keep trying.
You can do it.
Pikachu so fat in Generation 1, this is true. I miss Fat Pikachu. Fat Pikachu was cool.
What about Faticate?
Faticate?
Have you never heard that?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, I was say you sound so surprised.
I didn't expect it in that juncture of time.
Metro City Bay Area. Abigail.
Abigail!
Keep playing Abigail.
I should.
Get that practice in. Yeah, you
I
should.
gotta learn these buttons, man.
Ooh, that's a nice color. I like that. That's a summer suit.
Because eventually I'll understand all the buttons, and then I won't, like, just drop games and rounds.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I figure if you beat up on a scrub like me, I'll slowly learn coding's buttons. I don't know the combos yet, but at least we'll know the buttons.
Oh, Mech, are you calling me Sama? I thought we went over this. I am not a Sama. Pikachu looks unhealthy fat? I don't think Pikachu's that fat. It's just well-rounded. You know.
Well-rounded?
as any, you know, happy mouse would be. What is,
Oh,
what are
okay.
you doing with that code?
I'm trying to figure out what my buttons are.
Oh, that's fair. I understand that life.
What? What? What was that?
I don't know, whatever you did wasn't immediately active, so...
I grabbed!
Not very well, apparently. I didn't get the button? I landed the crouching heavy punch, but I didn't get the follow-up. I'm pretty salty about that. You have a bad memory? It's all good, Mech. Grandma says, be there or be square. Pikachu and Gen 1 just choose to be around, I guess. Yes! Exactly. Oops, wrong button.
Pressing buttons. Wasn't my turn yet.
That's gonna be a super.
It is.
Yeah, medium punch and a back heavy punch for Abigail is a frame trap. If I time it right, always gonna get hit there. Well, unless you use like something invincible. Oh, I didn't expect to hit you with that.
Every single one of those clubbing blows was supposed to be a super.
Oh, that makes sense.
Which would have helped against the times you were in the air.
Yo, punch is greater than grab is greater than block? It depends on the frames. It's kind of frame specific. Like, you can punch someone in this game, but if they grab you first, like, your arm can be inside of them, and they'll still get the grab off, so the punch will lose in that situation. But generally, you are right.
Ow.
Ah, I dropped the heavy punch.
You're just outside my range.
No, sometimes you're outside of range.
Oh, I'm dead. I was expecting to be crushed like a can. I'm disappointed in you,
Oh, I
Vince.
should have crushed you like a can. I didn't even think about that. You're right. Yo, the day's not over yet, Controlius. This can still be a reality. No, I don't want your little fist. Oh, I did not connect that. There you go. That's how you connect it. Did you say you wanted to be crushed like a can? There you go.
In my awesome pink suit.
I'm just looking out for you, my friend.
Alright, choose a color. I will find my next suit based on your color.
Red?
Alright, red.
Let's see. Legend was saying that's that Ganon down tilt again. I don't even remember using, my crouching heavy kick. Maybe I used crouching medium kick? I don't remember using crouching medium kick. Meh.
I don't know you're doing anything but punch me hard in the face.
Yeah, there's a lot of punches. Thermpro says it is a basic RPS of fighting games, though. Working on my Pokedex, decided would just use red to get Kanto Mons. And man, that hit did a lot. And is that banned? With the N, I prefer that not to be here. Like, generally, if it's said, you know, because people aren't aware, then like I don't mind. But I'd rather not allow it, because if I do, everyone will use it. And it'll be like a profuse thing.
Round one.
I prefer Darn, because that's the more like PG one. Alright, how are we gonna do this? So they didn't, was surprised because you didn't consider it a bad word. It's not the worst word. There's far more worse words. And like, even then, like, that is a word you'll see in like some, like, movies for like kids, but they're generally, you know, the movie ended up getting a teen rating because of it, you know? So it's not adult, but it's definitely not kid. Giant flips are too hard. Yeah, I just gotta get a hang for it. I'll get there. Petroleus was dressed up as a can of strawberry Fanta today. Still got crushed though? Yes.
Oh, I'm trying to get that command grab. I'm trying to remember the input of the command grab.
Yeah, that would probably help. What am I playing this on? I'm playing it on PC. I'm so mad that's not a crush counter. That is what it is though.
Oh.
Abigail. Yep. I didn't exactly want that.
Oh, your punch is faster than my grab?
I don't know. Oh, you're going for a grab? I think you grabbed too fast.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, I saw you do the animation. So if you had time to grab, you definitely would have got me.
Alright, bad timing, got it. How do you stand up fast?
If you tap down right when your character gets knocked down, they'll stand up. It still takes a number of frames. I don't remember what the number is, but it's obviously a lot faster than the other one.
So when you hit the ground, tap up or tap down.
Tap down, yes. If you tap it at the precise time, like it depends. Some attacks your character will bounce twice, and you have to press down on the second bounce instead of the first one. How am I getting that forward input out? I don't understand. Some of these Abigail punches are really weird. I don't know what I'm doing to make that happen, but it's gotta stop.
You cross me up.
Yes, I do that now.
I'm not used to that. I'm used to you just throwing fists until I'm in the corner and then beating me in the corner.
Nah. Now we take advantage of that corner position with a tricky cross-up.
Oh.
I be sneaky sometimes. Oh, good jump.
Thank you.
Grab. I'll grab that. No jumping allowed.
Oh.
Legend says, are those tech errors or are you using a new aerial attack? I don't know what you're trying to say exactly, Legend. Are you talking about the cross-up that I was doing a second ago that Controllers was mentioning? Because that's definitely me using an attack I don't normally use. But I started using it like, I want to say...
last week?
Literally yesterday. Literally yesterday is when I started crossing people up.
No, you've done it before yesterday. You just always did it by accident before yesterday.
No, I didn't cross up with jumping medium punch or medium kick. It just wasn't a button I used at all.
Samus's neutral air in Melee?
Oh, from Melee? Oh yeah, that's my medium kick in the air, yes. I'm definitely using it on purpose, and yes, you are referring to the thing that Controllers was mentioning.
I want to make a joke, but I'm not sure if you're old enough to realize you know the joke.
I'm not old enough? You know I'm pretty old, right?
Yeah. Alright, who loves orange soda?
How old do you think I am, 12?
Yes, sometimes.
Go home! Oh,
I am
my
home.
Goodness. Yeah, no man, that's, what was it called? Kenan and Kel?
Yeah. Those are not supposed to be that. I mean, I accept them.
Yo, grabbing's too hard.
Oh, no perfect.
No, not quite. No, that's not the right button.
Oop, jumping bad.
Yeah, that's not what I wanted. He jumps so
My face.
fast. Oh wow, that went kind of fast.
So light punch.
Who wants to light punch, man? My punches are for squares. Ah, I tried to super you, I was too slow. Let's try to do it on reaction.
Yeah, that kick is fast.
There is. Didn't get that. No. No jumping allowed.
Oh, should jump there.
Could've.
Stunned. Uh-oh. Good thanks.
As it should be. The world is now at balance. Grandma says should never call the perfect or a win before you actually win. I call the win right now. I got this. I'm gonna win. Believe in me. Easy peasy. What are you doing over there, Controlius? Look at him backing up, playing all cautious like. This is very antithetical to his normal playstyle.
You're right. Look at the time.
Grabbing.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I did the grabbing play. Just didn't get it. How about you? What are you doing?
I
was that a grab?
No, that was a punch.
Oh,
I was trying to do my
punch?
combo.
Oh, okay. Oh, you switched to the knife.
Yeah. Oh.
There we go. That's really tough to deal with.
What?
If you're in a full knockdown and I charge up the heavy punch, because it's like going to break your guard. You can't backdash, you can't jump. Like, you have to do something invincible or it hit you regardless.
I was trying to do my knife combo stand up, but I messed up.
But you see, Grandma, you gotta call the win and believe in yourself. If you believe in yourself, you can win. That easy. Uh-oh. You were supposed to get grabbed by that.
I didn't want to get grabbed by that.
Rude.
I didn't want to get grabbed by that either.
You know, you should think about the things that I want.
I don't care what you want. I want to
Are you
win.
sure? I think you
No,
knew
I
I
do
wanted
care.
to crush you like a can.
You always want to crush me like a can.
Yeah, I do.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, you were talking about Controlius? Yeah, that's fair.
Thanks, thanks.
Hey man, some people, you know, the rules apply to them. But other people like me, the rules don't apply to me. So says Grandma.
When is it my turn? Not
When
anytime
I
soon.
use most of my buttons, it's your turn. But you have to know what the proper buttons to beat those are. Like, for instance, that light punch, after the first light kick, you could have blocked the second one. That wasn't a combo. After the second light kick, I'm too far away to connect any light kicks. The only thing I can do is light punch, which again, you can block that. If you block my moves, it pushes me away from you. When I use
Which
the
is my
giant
issue.
flip, the giant flip helps me to stay in on you, but the move itself is not safe in any way, shape, or form. Like, if I'm actively moving up in the air, you can punch me before I land on the ground. And then when I do land on the ground, the medium punch version and the heavy punch version are both negative, but only by -1 and -2. So if you have a 3-frame or 4-frame move, you can hit me before I can hit you.
Just the thing is, I have to have the range. That's the problem.
Yes, you do have to have the range. Like, when I do a lot of medium punches, it's the same thing. The first medium punch is safe. The second medium punch is unsafe because of the distance I'm creating, so there's too much startup on the second medium punch. But if you don't have a move that can punish that, then yeah, you're gonna have some trouble. A lot of characters will use an invincible move. Like, you have your V-skill. Your V-skill can escape those situations, but you don't
I
use
forgot
it.
my skill. Yeah, I haven't been using it for him. I forgot about it, I'll be honest.
Vince just doesn't want anyone to have a turn? Yo, you're right. How you doing, Super Sid Slayer?
Mamba says, I'm 43 points away from, away. Are you joking?
Yeah, you got this, man. I believe in you. 43 points. You'll get that easy. Easy peasy. Ah, that's the wrong button. That's also the wrong directions. How do I get the wrong directions? Wrong button? I understand. Wrong directions? I don't know how I'm doing that. It must be something about the way this D-pad is built. Because that never used to happen.
I saw the cross-up, but it was too late.
How about this one?
Super late. Oh, I gave away perfect.
You know, I have
Three perfect. I know, but it's been
If
a
you
month
ever
and a
want to use
half.
that V skill, you could have saved yourself.
I saw it rise as you hit me with the stun.
Yup. Are we gonna do this? Oh, punch me in the face, huh? Rude as. Oh, wrong button. Yeah, there you go. Just punching it out. That's how you do it. Nah, I was too far away at that point. Yeah, no, I can't grab you. You know, you do take damage using that. You don't want to just throw it out.
Oh, do I really? Oh, of course
Yeah,
I take damage.
Yeah, it's just like the actual game. Here, hold on to that. Oh, I was too far away. Still have super armor. It has to be more than one hit. Uh-oh. How good are you?
I mean, I thought it was supering, but
Yeah, that's what I thought, because I was like, if he supers here, after my freeze frame, then he wins. He wins the round.
oh no, the freeze frame killed it. That's what it was.
Mm-hmm. Because yeah,
That'll
you can
do it.
re-input it in the freeze frame.
Yeah, it didn't register. I input it in. You hit your super. It's like, all right, block. Like, why am I blocking? I'm dead anyway.
Yeah, nah. Stormcrow says, oh, you guys are in Discord. Yes, we are in Discord. That way, you know, it's easier to communicate while playing the fighting video game. Asti saying, is your computer holding steady? It has been so far. Like, pretty much what I was planning on doing, because my computer's been, like, really crazy today. But essentially, like, it crashed twice today. But, I started up my computer at, like, 3:50 p.m., and it has not crashed yet. It hasn't done anything peculiar. I was like, well, I should be able to do a normal stream today.
What's going on with the
I didn't
computer?
want this special one.
I appreciate you using the bar though.
But yeah, no man, like, if the stream randomly dies, it's because my computer shut off. Just FYI. But hopefully that doesn't happen. It's been steady for the past, like, 4 hours. So I think we're good. Like, maybe the rain did have a factor? I don't know. I think my power supply is just broken. Or not broken, but like faulty, because it's working right now. But yeah, I think it's faulty, and I think I need to buy a new one. Yeah.
Oh, I'm just within rage.
Oh, but I'm
Look at the time.
command grabbing!
No, you're not. You're in the air.
You're right, I'm not. Whoops. Didn't get that light punch, or light kick out. Anyway. Ooh, you jumped
No.
over me. I wasn't ready for that.
Oh,
I
I like
expected
this suit.
you to just get hit by the heavy one.
Fight.
Ouch. Yeah, you're
Oh, that was-
there.
I saw it. I saw it coming. I couldn't stop it.
Oh, I'm bad at... Okay, time 2? No? You just wanted me to get as much damage as possible, that's what it was.
Me with the controller. You shouldn't
Yes.
talk to the controller.
You're a nice
Yes,
guy.
it's not. Oh, I wasn't expecting that light punch. I should have been though.
Yeah, if you're like somewhat far away from me, but you're coming out of a blocking situation, I'll generally throw light punch.
Yeah.
Which again, isn't actually safe, but I can get away with it.
You can get away with it because there's nothing I can do with to punish you with the range. Like my light punch, I think it's one of my greater ranges.
I
But-
mean, that's because you're thinking about it in terms of like punishing me before I get the punch off versus after I get the punch off. Because say if you were to literally just walk back and my light punch whiffs right in front of you, then you have multiple moves you could hit my fist with because I'm extending my hurt box. And I'm pretty sure one of your moves crush counters. I just don't know which button it is.
The ones that crush counter though are super slow.
Okay.
That's fair. They might be useful in that situation. So yeah, maybe just get the normal counter and not the crush counter.
Yeah, like
I mean,
my heavy
damage is
punch is an
damage.
uppercut. Yeah, my heavy punch is an uppercut, which is really nice to have a standing anti-air.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yo, you did it, Mamba? Yo, congratulations. It's awesome, man. Alright, how we gonna do this, Mr. Banana Suit?
Like
I
a banana
will
suit.
block that eventually. Eventually. I didn't say when this eventually would be. Merely that
I appreciate that.
eventuality exists. A lot of kicks you're doing. Hey.
Oh, you! I wasn't expecting you to keep going.
Yeah, I just wanted to travel with you. We're friends, right? Friends should stick together.
Ow.
Can you block it? Nope.
I was expecting a grab, so I went to jump, and then you
asked
jumped,
if
and I was
you
already
could
trying to jump.
block.
I know, and that's why I expected the grab.
That's fair. Oh hey, I hit the thing. Gotcha. Alright, I'm gonna super, and I'm gonna try to resist running into your super. That's the plan. You jumped.
I did.
Yeah, sorry, I tried to cross you up, I just didn't make the distance.
That last jump was supposed to be a super.
I figured that's what the first jump was.
No, the first jump was me trying to get away.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I'm starting to get there. I'm starting to, like, know my buttons. I'm still
That's
making
good.
some mistakes, but I'm feeling it, man. I can feel it.
I'm glad I can help.
No, I appreciate it.
Round one. Fight.
Wasn't expecting that to work.
Oh, what are you doing over there?
Don't worry, I'll be back on the other side temporarily. Rough and kick us
Rude.
though.
No, stop kicking me.
God, that's so much damage.
Yo.
Oh, you're about to heal it all.
I'll take that.
And dead.
Do
Oh,
feel
didn't you want
the
you to
can
super-
control is?
No, I feel like a pit stain.
That's fair.
Round two. Fight.
Oh, you didn't want any.
Come on.
Yep. I tried. You pressing any buttons? Nope.
Nope.
You could have supered me back. Yeah, a block super is extremely punishable. Well, for most characters. Definitely Abigail.
There's a problem with that, Vance. I'm on the right side.
Oh. It's all
Oh,
about
or
both
not.
sides, huh? Ah, I thought I could block that. I wasn't fast enough.
You're Abigail. Of course you're not fast enough.
Gosh darn it. You know, that's rude. I don't tell you that you're not fast enough. You mind?
Not at all.
Just putting that knife in my face. I like it. No.
Yeah. Ow. Yeah, the knife changes all his buttons, which is another thing I have to learn.
Okay, Aussie was saying, when are we gonna do some StarCraft? Yo, man. I'm down to play like tomorrow, as long as my computer's willing. Stormcrow says, so besides Tire Man and Dapper Dan, what other characters are in this game? Yo, there's quite a few characters. I will show them to you. And Mick says I should probably record. Yo, do what you gotta do. Don't worry about me, man. I'll just be over here with the Street Fighter V. Alright, so I'll mention them as fast as I can, so the game doesn't choose the character for me. So, starting on the left side, we have Falk, Minot, Akuma, Alex, Rashid, Armika, Chun-Li, Ryu, Nash, Karen, Zangief, Laura, Ibuki, Yuri, Ed, Sakura, and G. Those are all of those characters on the left side. We'll get to the right characters next time.
Experience the wild.
Oh,
I'm
you're
just being
Blanca.
someone you can't play as. Yeah, I decided to be someone you can't be. So I can show them this guy. I don't know how to use Blanca.
I feel like I can be anyone as Minot.
I mean, me using anyone probably.
I don't know, man. Minot's really easy to play.
Have you considered your destiny?
You're correct.
Believe in fate.
Only a few you recognize, Stormcrow? Yeah, no. Like, I mean, they have some of the old people. Like, they had Ryu, Ken's in the game, but he was on the other side. Kami was also on the other side. And I mean, there's Blanca. Akuma's in this game. We showed you Akuma. Bison, he was on the other side too. Who else? Dhalsim. Dhalsim was on the other side. Is that everybody?
Wait.
Is that all the old
What does this
Street
do?
Fighter 2 characters?
Will you do something? I want to see what this does. Let me get right next to you.
What's up?
I want to do with this.
It looks like
That
you're
just-
just lying on the ground. Doing nothing.
Walk up to.
What input is that?
That's my V skill. Hit me while I'm down.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it's not a counter. Okay. I duck. Got it. I don't know.
That's a pretty useless V skill, I think. Oh, that combos? I didn't know. Ow. We saw Sagat the other day. Oh, okay, yeah, that's cool.
So God's one of those other people that Vanks can't play.
I can't
Ow.
play most of the characters in the game. Oh, do you mean just the ones I can't play because I don't have them paid for?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I mean, just probably you don't have almost anything paid for yourself.
Yup. Do you have the first 2 seasons of characters though? We take those. Such a mean Blanca. No, leave me alone. You blocking? Yes, you are.
Yep.
There you go. Ow.
I don't know my special. Oh, it's that.
My skill is the reflect.
I
felt
wasn't
really
expecting that to be
safe
my
with all the orbs.
You don't know what they do you?
Yes I do.
Do you?
Like,
You know how to
each
use
one
them?
corresponds with one of the buttons, and you can release them, like, whenever you want.
You know how to release them?
Yes, with the buttons. Like, there's one
You have no
for
idea.
light punch, one for light kick, and etc. Oh, oops. I must not have pressed the button.
No, I press the button.
Okay.
I press the button to get out.
Oh, okay. And
So we
then
can
it
show them
says,
more
Oh, I get it. He does push-ups to buff his next attack. Exactly.
That could be it. I will accept that.
Alright, so here's the other characters. Ken, Cammy, Vega, Nikali, Guile, Colin, Zeku, Cody, Sagat, Blanca, Abigail, Urian, Balrog, Fang, Dhalsim, Birdie, and Bison.
Why, thank you. I am the world president.
Oh yeah, G's a pretty cool character.
I have a hunting rifle. What do you know? I'm not winning this match.
I mean, that's pretty American to have a hunting rifle.
But he's not American. He's president of the world.
Well, yeah, but like that's such an American thing. Be president
No,
of
please,
the
no
world.
Birdie. Anera's asking you to play as Birdie. I don't want you to play as Birdie.
You want me to
I like
play
you
as
playing-
Birdie?
I hate you playing as Birdie.
I've played as Birdie against you, what, 3 times?
3 times in a row.
Well, yeah,
All
but
random.
still only those 3 times. That was not the spiral arrow I was looking for. No, cannon spike. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember the buttons now.
I don't. Oh, that was.
Well, that was wrong. Yeah, I pressed heavy sweep when I was looking for medium kick. Feels bad, man. That'll teach him. Ow. That is so much damage for no reason.
And there are dogs barking all over the place outside.
Wait, what?
Ow, my face.
Not-
I choose
uh-oh.
you, Banks.
But I'm punching. Gosh darn it, why won't you let me punch in peace? The young little girl that wants to punch people. Is that asking for too much? I don't think it is. That's the sweep button, Banks. Stop sweeping. There you go, Banks. There you go.
Oh, my face.
Into
My
the
face.
center.
My presidential face.
You'll be alright. Oh, you don't want the grab. Ow. You jerk. You're not gonna lose it there, then.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, I noticed how low your HP was, and I was like, this is over.
I mean, I'm playing G. I expected that. And you're playing #1 character in the game.
She is amazing.
She
Yo,
is.
Maximum Spider, you got a Maximum Spider. Name of says Face takes over the world. You gotta take over the world. It's very important.
That was me again, by the way.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Now we can choose other characters. Because yeah, Stormcrow wanted to see the other characters. Unfortunately, Spider-Man's not in this one. I would definitely do Maximum Spider.
Yeah.
What's up? You're nothing much. Just, I got this, new controller today. Let me go ahead. Where is my... Yeah, there it is. But yeah, I got this new controller. It has the 6 buttons, you know, the 6 face buttons. I'm not used to using a controller like that, so I'm trying to get used to it. Like, a lot of the time, I'll be trying to press this one, my, like, medium kick button, and I'll press this one, because it's on the side, and I'm used to pressing the button that's on the side there, to get that, kind of input. But I have 6 buttons now, so it's different. But, with time, I'll get there.
Banks has
Yes,
purchased his Genesis. He wants to play Sega now.
It's not a Genesis, and no, I don't want to play Sega. Though legit, the Sega Saturn was an amazing console. I wish I had
It
one.
was.
So good.
I'm gonna play as Falk. Or
Yeah, she's cool.
Round 1.
Alright, what are my inputs? I have a V skill somewhere. Ow, you might not punching me, you jerk. How do I do the things? Yo, get hit by the banana peel.
I am a lady.
Roadhog, you mean birdie? Yo, you silly. Ouchies. Oh, you sniped me!
Yeah, I did.
Sniper, no sniping. Yo, there we go. Down V skill, that's the input. That is not the anti-air button.
I know my anti-air.
Ouchies.
If you let me take my time, Falk is a lot better.
I mean, you're the one rushing me. I'm the one backing off.
You're.
So
I am
don't
a
know what
lady.
you mean about taking time.
You do not act like that in front of a lady.
Like what?
Eating food like that.
What's wrong with that? I'm hungry. This woman's got problems. Telling me what to do.
You've never had a girlfriend, have you, Fakes? They all tell you what to do.
That is incredibly not true. Excuse you. Alright.
I don't know which part. Which part do you think is untrue?
How to phrase this? Oh, that's not an attack. Oh, you're pretty high up there.
Poke.
Yeah, no, not every girl that someone's gonna date is always going to tell you what to do all the time.
I know. I'm well aware.
That is the part that's untrue. The all of it part.
The all of it part is untrue. Got it.
Yes.
Oh, just all of it that I'm able to find.
It would
Let's
be
go with
helpful
that.
if Falk didn't just flail her staff so randomly. I know, right? She's so mean to me. I'm just trying to remember my buttons. And he's like, no buttons for you. Is it like specific to inputs if I'm doing anti-air or if I'm doing not anti-air? That's not
For
what I'm
him?
trying
Yeah.
to do, but okay. Oh, there it is. I found it. Feels good. Oh, you didn't go up. Rude. Ah, there you go. Yeah, you should
Man, I
be
should.
down
Oh, that's
there.
right.
Try to do it. Didn't get it. Alright, which button is it? Yeah, that's it. That's what I was looking for. Oh, I see, I see. Use it. Ow.
No.
Okay. I see you're kicking full screen.
Stay in the corner.
You stay in there. It's for you. Oh, you jumped over my grab. How dare you? Oh, how rude that is.
Oh, that's a lot longer range than I was expecting.
Yeah, I got them long legs, man. Let's see. Mamba says, my first new ranked match was very, very annoying, but I still got 3 wins. Didn't win 1. Yo, congrats! It's awesome. Ow.
Ow. So I.
Ow. Oh, man, buttons are hard. Aw. Your staff was inside of me. I thought I was good to go.
That's all
You
right.
know, I don't want to be grabbed so much. Do you think about mine once? Because I don't think you're thinking about mine once. That completely whiffed.
Ow.
You didn't jump over the can.
No, I didn't. I took the can and then I took you in the face.
Yeah, that's fair. When soda cans don't get the job done. Look at interesting anti-air.
Wow, you accepted that. I
Yeah, it's interesting. Not all my buttons are as good as I would like them to be. They are mostly legit, though.
Hey.
Nah, I'm good. Oh, I'll just jump in. Silly.
Fine.
Alright, how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna turn this around? Think, Birdie. Do this. I was supposed to have super armor in there somewhere.
You did.
Didn't feel like it. That's better. Oh, you didn't jump. Ah, you attacked there. I didn't see it coming. GG.
Why not? I've been doing that all day.
I don't know.
Oh, look.
It's kind of between that and jumping.
That's fair. Yeah, Falk has the same buttons as Ed.
Wait. What was Stinky saying? Oh, hey, Vinks, if you really get into this for your little characters. Oh, Dragon Ball? Yeah, no, like, Kid Buu, right? Yeah, Kid Buu's pretty popular. Team Gohan as well? Or no, Team
And
Gohan's
Cell,
not
I
the
think.
best, I think.
I think it's Kid Buu and Cell who are the top two. Who to
Yeah,
play with
Cell
now?
got nerfed though, didn't he?
I don't know. Vex will
I'm
never
just
see this
gonna
coming.
choose random. Nash? I don't know how to play Nash. I don't know what his buttons look like. Oh no. Ed versus Nash.
Well-
This is gonna be one-sided.
Not necessarily. You've beaten me with Nash before when I'm playing Ed.
Well, yeah, but that's when I was using a controller where I knew all the buttons.
Oh, that's right. The new controller is giving me an advantage.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh, they have a small hitbox? Yeah, yeah. No, I've played fighting games like that before. Like, Marvel 3 is the same way, where it's like you have to change the way your combos flow, or like Beautiful Joe or Amaterasu. They would just fall out of your combos. More Beautiful Joe than Amaterasu, but like Amaterasu, because like Amaterasu has a longer body, but she's very, very short, because, you know, she's a dog.
Wolfgang's saying, good thing you're breaking in the controller, not breaking the controller.
Yes, yes, breaking in the controller. And why is this game taking 15 years to load? Jeez.
I'm blaming your internet.
No, I don't think it's an
there you
internet
go.
thing. I think it's more, just the way the game is optimized. Oh, whoops, I'm this guy. I was the guy on the right side. I knew that. Alright. What do I do? Yeah, there's
Ow,
that.
you kicked me in the face.
What, no grabs?
I mean, I tried.
Fair enough.
Why does that not sit around?
Why does what not sit around?
My, that.
Oh. I don't know. I don't think it's a very strong projectile. Yeah, I wanted to run away. Don't mind me. Am I supposed to combo out of that?
No, you're supposed to take a punch.
I don't want to take any punches. That did not flow together like I imagined it would.
That was not what I planned to do.
Hello!
I wasn't expecting you to flash kick out of that.
I tried to do the EX one. That would have been invincible, but I messed it up.
I mean, I was trying to do an EX uppercut, but
That makes sense. And Wolfgang saying oh yeah, you already read that. Nura says good versus evil brothers, I see. Okay, so how's the D-pad? The D-pad's pretty great. It feels really smooth. Like I can wiggle the left and it's pretty difficult to get like a jump input out. Like I can get it, like right there. Those two jumps, those are just back. But like I have to really try to get the up inputs, because it's trying to give me a diagonal input, that's what it is. Which I appreciate. But like, I jump definitely, absolutely when I mean to, but to be fair, I do that most of the time on my Wii U Pro D-pad as well. So I think it's more of like a time thing, you know? More time, maybe I'll like get a feel for it. Leave me alone. Leave me
that's
alone.
safe.
Leave me alone. Why won't you leave me alone? There's the input. When I was saying leave me alone, the whole time I was just trying to figure out what the input was. I couldn't remember.
I know. And the thing is, I don't know if that's a grab or a block.
I'm pretty sure that's a block.
Okay.
But yeah, let me show off this controller again. So yeah,
Oh,
this
sure.
is the controller I'm using. We got the 6 face buttons. The 6 face buttons, they all feel really great. The shoulder buttons I don't think are the best. But yeah, the shoulder buttons are kind of weird because like I can push them in at like any position and like the whole button itself doesn't like click all the way in. So I'm not a huge fan of that. The D-pad I think looks like a little weird, but it actually feels great. Like I'm telling you guys, this D-pad feels real nice. Like so far I'm getting, you know, like when I want to jump, when I want to duck, like I'm getting those up and downs. Where I was having trouble with like the Wii U Pro. Because like this D-pad is much more rigid than the one on this new controller that I'm using. But still, like it's really easy, like it kind of bends when I'm pressing like really far up on like the right or left inputs. So I get it up or down really easily on that. But not as much on this one. This one's pretty legit, man. I like it. I like it a lot.
Don't tell Vanks to pay $50 for a Genesis controller.
It's not a Genesis controller. It has 6 face buttons. Not all 6 face button controllers belong to Sega.
No, Just all the ones in America.
Not this one! It's by Hori! Hori is not Sega!
Oh wait. Oh, I can't play. Yeah. Let's find a nice suit to wear.
But yeah, the only downside I've had so far with the D-pad, and I'm not sure if it has something to do with like how I'm rolling things around or if it's my own internal confusion with buttons and stuff since it's a new controller. But I do occasionally get like down forward inputs when I'm trying to do like reverse back forward inputs, like full half circles, and I'm doing them in the opposite direction. So I don't know. I need to keep using it more and see what's exactly happening. I feel like maybe my releases are giving me directions I'm not looking for it. But yeah, more time will get that all settled. Oh, you didn't finish your combo there.
I did. I just hit the wrong button.
Yeah, it looked like it. Ow.
He's got 4 combos out of that.
Who needs combos when you can just press one button because you're monotonous and have all the spacing you could ever need? Oh, that's a big pipe. It's kinda large, you know? No, don't do that.
Oh,
Yeah, I can still hit you.
I didn't realize why I wasn't hitting that. That makes sense.
G-Train wants the real test on the D-pad. Run X2. Yeah, no, X2 will definitely, you know, give me a good feel for the D-pad, I'd have to agree. Because, like, the fighting game, like, without a doubt, there's a lot of tight inputs, but, like, I'm gonna be put in a bunch of different situations all the time if I was doing the other game. Can I have this? Thank you.
Yep, you got it. I wasn't blocking, I was jumping.
Wait a second. It looks bad.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. I'll give it a spin. But yeah, this controller works like a D input controller, which I'm a little sad about. I thought it was an X input controller. That's a nice tornado.
I know. You just got over me already. He's like, oh no.
Yeah, no, man. I didn't want anything to do with it.
Alright,
Yeah.
so I figured out why I couldn't throw my rock.
I'll probably do that at some point. But again, the point of this controller, the main reason I got it, was to play Street Fighter with it. So, it seems to be doing good here.
Round 1. Fight.
Yo, Wolfgang, have you ever played any fighting games? I'm gonna assume no, but perhaps yes. Ow. Just pushing buttons over here. You wanna punch me, you jerk? I am a little Egyptian girl, excuse you. How dare you? What will everyone think when they find out what you've done here? You're gonna go back to jail, Cody. Ouch! Ouchies! Why is that pipe so big? It's so huge! It's gargantuan! He can hit me from like, you know, I'll be living in like Cali, he'll be in New York. That thing will still connect. The range is ridiculous, I tell you. No, no, no! Stay away! Oh, I thought the orb would get you, but it went up.
I broke the pipe over your head.
What did I just ask? What fighting games Wolfgang has played, if he's played any. Ow, what? The double grab.
I shall present
Oh, too close. I was trying to super in response.
Nice stuff.
Master. I really
Yeah, if you ever find the timing, it works 10 times out of 10. If you're not performing any inputs when I do my super, you should always punish me with your super. It'd be the same thing to Vexatious. Like, if he blind supers me, he's gonna pay for that. Uh-oh. Yo, that is a real big lead pipe, and you need to calm down. That's very interesting. I like how that works. Ow! Oh my goodness, would you stop grabbing me, please? Nope.
Nope.
My name
I don't
is
know.
Controlius, and I grabbed the win. Oh snap, here we go. Wolfgang says, at Super to you, have I ever played any fighting games? Definitely yes. Street Fighter 2, Mortal Kombat 2, and Killer Instinct. I just am not good at them. Like, I'm good enough to beat the computer in baby mode, but I just never had the skills for them. We're considerably better at platformers? Yeah, no, that's all good, man. Everybody has, you know, the things that they're good at. Honestly, I feel it all really just comes down to, like, what you put time into. I don't think anyone's naturally good at any type of genre, be it platformers or fighters. Because, like, take me for example, right? Like, when it comes to platformers, I would, you know, wager I've always been good at them. Like Super Mario World, like all the Mario games. Like I played those a lot growing up as a kid. I put in a lot of time, so I got really good at them. And then you have like fighting games. I did not play fighting games most of my life. But when I was an adult, I started making a lot of friends that were into fighting games. So I started playing them so that I could, you know, not just lose to my friends really easy. And then, I wouldn't say I'm like super good, but like I've won tournaments and I've won money and beaten hundreds of players. So that's not too bad. I know that sounds like really, really good, but you know, there's way better players than me. But I'd still say I'm pretty good at fighters. And then like, what else is there? Shooters? I've also won tournaments for shooting games. I'm like, diamond rank
Home run.
pretty consistently. Yeah, that hurt. In Overwatch. And yeah, I think it's all down to just time played. Yo, Stormcrow saying, yeah, original Killer Instinct. Yo, the original Killer Instinct's so cool. That's interesting. Oh, I think you're too far away. Well, I now know. And knowing's half the battle. You mind?
Oh, I wasn't expecting you to grab.
Well, I was just trying not to get grabbed, you know? So rude. Oh, I don't want you to jump in on me.
Oh, wait.
Ow, the crush counter. No. Are you not dead yet?
No.
Oh, yeah, I have V-trigger. Ah, jeez.
Oh, I wasn't expecting the orb. Wasn't expecting the light punch.
Oh, man. And D-Tune was saying, I was gonna make a joke about there needing to be a Mario involved for Wolfgang, but then you remembered Smash? Yeah. And Wolfgang says that's true. I put in hours as a kid. Used to do no death runs as a kid just because I didn't have any other games. Yeah, I know that life. So now you can pick up most platformers pretty quickly. Yeah, exactly, man. It's all about just putting that time in. In Super Mario Brothers 1? Yeah, that's cool. You'd be so bad at Smash, so very, very bad. I mean, that's how everyone starts, man. Because I get it, I get this idea people have, like, all the time. They're like, oh, thanks, you're good at everything. Can you do this? Can you do that? And it's like, no, I'm not good at everything. I'm really not. Like, especially if it's a game I've, like, never played before. Like, when I played Fighters for the first time, because I hear this all the time, I was like, oh, hey, such and such, you should play this fighter. And they're like, oh, I shouldn't, or did I say fighter or shooter? I'm like, they're like, no, I can't play shooters. Every time I play a shooter, I'm either, like, my character's looking at the ground or they're looking up at the sky. And I'm like, yeah, that's what literally every person does when they first start playing a shooter. I was the same way. When I played Halo for the very first time, trying to use the dual sticks, this is not a good controller to explain, this one has dual sticks. Yeah, using the dual sticks to try to, you know, control the camera, it was really difficult for me. It wasn't something I could naturally do. Like, I remember I was playing with a friend, and I'd be looking at the ground, and he would kill me, and I'd spawn, and he would kill me, and I would spawn, and he would kill me again. He did not help me learn how to play the game. But as I continually played, I eventually, through just a lot of trial and error, eventually figured out how to make it work. That's how it is. It just requires the time investment. Vega.
So this is gonna be our last one. By the way, Banks. I got to fold laundry.
Yep, fair enough. Featuring saying, well, that's fair, but just think of it as a platformer. We can finally body the opponent. yeah, same thing. It's a platformer where the Goomba bodies you? Wait, isn't that just a normal platformer? Oh, snap! Alright, how do I do this? I am a Vega. A Vega is a guy and he's got some buttons. Don't know what they do. No, that's insane. I have very fast buttons, though.
You do, I
Yo,
forgot
can
about
I
that.
do charge inputs on this controller, or is that too hard? I'll never find out with this Ed that keeps attacking me. I gotta get a knockdown. Here we go. No, maybe it doesn't work like that? What are my charge inputs? I'm pretty sure they're charges. Oh, I don't want your dumb psycho upper. Is it just quarter circle? No, that's not it. That one's a quarter circle. Oh, did I get rid of my hand again?
No, I did.
Oh, rude of you.
It's alright. I also got rid of the mask.
Memphis says, well, I'm gonna be stuck at Demon Rank for a long time. Yo, man. It's all good, you'll get there. And Wolfgang says, yeah, definitely. I think of how good I used to be at Mario pre-Super Mario Maker. No, I'm much better at Mario after playing Super Mario Maker. But I also know how much of a scrub I am in the community as a whole. I mean, that's the thing. There's always someone better than you. Literally all the time, man. Like, as good as I am at Super Mario Maker, there's people that's better than me. As good as I am in Street Fighter, there's people better than me. As good as I am in Mario Kart, you know, it just keeps going. There's always someone better. Like, unless you're like, let's see. Unless you're like Daigo or Takedo in Street Fighter 5. Like, those are the only people that are like, you know, they consider themselves, or the community considers them the like best too. And then like for Super Mario Maker, I don't think there's anyone that anyone would argue is like the best player for that game. Like, I've seen Grand Pooh Bear mentioned, but like even him, like, I've seen other streamers do things that he wasn't doing, or didn't do as fast. And yeah, it just kind of goes like that. Even the #1 players of games drop tournaments here and there. Alright, what is my super input?
Too hard.
Is it a charge one, or...? That's not it. No, you don't want it? Yep, I didn't reach with the sweep. Huh.
I mean, you were going to reach, but I used my V skill. I used the new one.
Yeah, no, I was too far away. Let's see, Vega, move list.
Wolfgang is... That's what I was hanging out with Doomsday and King Hippo all the time. I'm very good, but in that trio, I'm the scrub.
Yep. You know,
Super Mario Maker has such a wide range of level types, no one's as good at everything.
Yes, this is very true. Like, there are levels, you know, like, it's a meme that I'm, like, bad at puzzle levels. I'm actually not. I've beaten puzzle levels some people will never beat. But yeah, I wouldn't say I'm the strongest puzzle solver in the world. Definitely not. There are people that are better than me in that regard. And then a lot of those same people that can beat puzzles better than, or faster than I can generally beat levels that are more precise. And they'll just be like, oh man, this is so hard. And I'm like, you just gotta jump in between the spikes, man. It's not that hard. Stinky says, what do you think of 3D fighting games, Vinx? I'm generally not a huge fan. Like, I mean, it depends on the game. Like, Soul Calibur, like, I know this is funny, you know, because, like, people call, like, Smash Brothers a party game, but I literally look at, like, Soul Calibur as a party game, because it's a game I've literally only played at parties. Like, it's a game that I play, like, for funsies. I don't take it very seriously. Though I know it has a lot of mechanics and stuff, I just don't care for them. I don't know, it's just never been interesting to me. Tekken, I think, is a bit more interesting than Soul Calibur. I think it's, I don't know, a stronger fighting game. But even that, like, I'm just not that into it. It's just not interesting to me, personally. Ow, hello, since when do you do that? Oh, that's my super. Hello. And then, what else is there? I don't know, there's like random anime games. A lot of those are 3D fighters. I like the Clash of Ninja series. for Naruto, but like specifically that one. Because like there's a couple of other 3D Naruto fighting games. I don't enjoy those as much. But I mean, pretty much what it all comes down to is most 3D fighters like have like super like easy combos. Like Tekken and Soul Calibur are definitely like better in that regard. But I don't know, they just don't interest me. I don't think there's anything wrong with them. I just think they're not my cup of tea. Though again, I do like Clash of Ninja. But that's probably because I've played it so much. You know, the more invested you are into something, the more you're probably gonna like it. Which is a very interesting thing. Like, there's a lot of people that are like, oh, I don't like such and such games. And it's generally because they have very little experience with them. Like, say someone doesn't like shooting games. Like, they've just never played any 3D shooters. And then if you were to expose that person to shooting games, and like, had them play people at their own level, other new people, expose them to that for like, I don't know, say like even like 20 hours of gameplay time, they will probably change their opinion on that genre. That's just my experience of what I've seen from different people. Yep. You wish we played Tekken? Yeah, no, I don't play Tekken. But I mean, it's the same thing, Anura. I wish you played Street Fighter. It's so good. And I mean, the dream. Oh wow, that goes so far. Interesting.
Oh no, that's the V-Trigger too.
Yeah, the dream was Street Fighter Cross Tekken. It was supposed to like bridge the player bases, but that game ended up being like, yeah, hot garbage. There's supposed to be a Tekken Cross Street Fighter that comes out, but that's yet to happen. We did get Akuma in Tekken 7, which is like a good start. Like, if I had Tekken 7, I could very easily see myself playing Akuma and seeing where I could go with that. But I don't ever see myself buying the game. Like, literally never. If someone bought me Tekken 7, I would totally play it. Like, I have a friend of mine that plays, what was it called? PUBG or whatever? Yeah, he's really into that. And he was like, yeah, you should play this. And I'm like, I'm never gonna play this. I'm not interested in it. If someone bought it for me, maybe I'd play it. He was like, oh, here you go. And he bought it for me. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I'll play it. But yeah, no, man. Like, I'll just never really have that, like, motivation to buy games that I'm not that interested in when there's so many other games I'd rather play. PUBG is awful, though. And I'm not a huge fan of the game. That's why I didn't buy it. But if a friend wants to play it with me, I'll play it with them. You know?
PUBG has its own space, but it's not one that...
Oh yeah, that's right. You said you had to go do your laundry?
Well, I have to put it from the washer to the dryer and fold the stuff in the dryer, so... I'm gonna leave the stream on, but you have fun.
Alright, will do. Thanks for the games, man. I appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thank you, and hopefully you feel better about the controller now.
I feel a bit better. I'm gonna try to do a ranked match. Let's see what happens.
Best of luck.
Thank you. But yeah, PUBG, Fortnite, like all those Battle Royale games, I'm not too into that. Like, I like survival kind of games, but I prefer fighting the AI versus fighting the other players. Because it's literally just like luck the game. There is skill involved, yes, but there's just so much luck. I'm not that into it. Wolfgang was saying, I do enjoy shooters, but they're also not my first choice. I love GoldenEye as a kid, and also Turok and Turok 2. Good times. And by the way, my boss is surprisingly OP in GoldenEye. I need to get good. Yo, that's awesome, man. Yo, I used to play GoldenEye when I was a kid, but I didn't play it like super like hardcore. I didn't have a lot of friends that were into shooters at the time. I mean, to be fair, shooters were kind of brand new at the time. Not everyone had the games or the consoles. But yeah, no, I got into shooters a lot more as I got older.
North America.
PUBG's something you haven't heard in a while. Yeah, no, man. Like, PUBG used to be really, really big. To be fair, it's still big. It's just not as big as Fortnite is. Because, you know, they're both the same game, but Fortnite was free. And that was the end of that. It was so simple. Like, what? I can play that PUBG game that all the streamers are playing, but I can play it for free? Uh-oh. And yo, Bean Jr. with the host here. Much appreciation. Yeah, no, man. All those people that were pretending they, like, loved PUBG, man. Oh, they failed so fast. I mean, not all of them did. Some of them are still pretending to like the game. But, you know, a lot of the others are now like, oh yeah, Fortnite is so cool. I mean, some people actually, you know, obviously genuinely enjoy the game. I'm just making fun of the people that don't. Like, I get it though. I get the hustle. You know, I've been there. I played Super Mario Maker a lot longer than like when I was having fun with it. Like, it got to a point where I just stopped having fun with the game, but I like kept playing it. Yeah, I can't do that anymore, man. Yeah, I didn't know what to do. He could have overheaded me, and he went for the grab. Alright, how are we gonna do this here? This is good stuff you were doing. Alright. I don't get him because, like, yeah, you can just kind of do that and get in. Oh, I should have gone for the back heavy punch. I'm not used to going for that. There it is. Oh, I got the super there. I just threw my bar away. Gosh darn it. I'm not used to doing that. Oh, it feels bad, man. It feels real bad. Nice, he stopped blocking. Yo, you just finished the stream? Oh, okay. Yo, what were you streaming, B Junior? Hopefully that went well for you. Yep, good stuff. I shouldn't have pressed buttons on wake up there. That is quite the combo. It carried me all the way to the corner. To be fair, he's the one in the corner now, but still. Ah, jeez, the EX. I should have expected it, man. Urians are all about spending their EX bars, I swear. Like everything they do. Oh, didn't get the connection there. Ouch. I'm gonna wake up super. Nah, he's just crouch blocking. He got me. Wolfgang says, I think Turok was actually my first shooter. You never played Doom or anything like that? Yeah, killing dinosaurs good times. Yeah, nah, man. I had Turok on 64. I mean, it actually wasn't mine. It was my uncle's. I was visiting him for the summer, and yeah, I played the heck out of that game. It was so much fun. But yeah, my first shooter was, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was GoldenEye. I think it was the first one I ever played. I've never actually played Doom. Never. But oh my goodness, the new Doom? Or like, you know, Doom, what was it, 2016 I think it came out? Oh, that one looks so nice, oh my goodness. I want to play it so bad. Obviously it's not a game I play on stream, it's way too mature. But, one day, man, one day I'll play that game and it shall be great. Ouchies. Yo, you need to calm down, buddy. That's not real. That's not a real block string, friends. Ouch. Ah, good jump. Cross up. Bean Jr. says it's hard to believe that by the time your sub expires, it'll be almost at the 2-year mark. Yeah, we're not there yet, man. Yeah, it'll be like, what, 15 months, I think? But we still got a bit to go before we get to the 24. We got a long way. Almost there, though. Oh my goodness, these gosh darn projectiles. Oh, that is annoying. It's not real. Nice. Uh-oh, did I get the button off? No, I did not. Nice. Oh, man! Oh, I hate that stupid kick, man. He just left the corner for free. When Super After Dark you? I don't think I'll actually be doing that. Like, I thought about it a lot, and like, I can't think of like a good way to do it at all. Like, if I were to do another stream, it would just be cutting into the same time that I do this stream. And like, even if it wasn't, like, say, you know, I somehow found the other hours to like continue doing that, it would be on a second stream, which doesn't have any of my current followers. And like, even if I post it, they wouldn't really get an alert for it. And I don't want to specifically like alert everyone because it is a mature thing. So it would have a much smaller pool, and like I kind of like my family-friendly branding like a lot, and I don't want to like, you know, destroy that. So yeah, I don't think I'll do it. Wolfgang says, alrighty, I'm off to get some dinner. See you later. Yo, later, Wolfgang. Thanks for coming by, man. I appreciate it. Before Super Mature You, yeah, nah, man. Like I think when it comes to these mature games, I'll probably just play them off stream. Like, maybe, possibly, I'll upload like a YouTube video with like a content warning, but outside of that, I don't think it'll ever be something I do on Twitch. Don't think so. Like, I'm not gonna say, you know, never, but probably never. At least that's how I currently feel about it. Oh, jeez. Come on, lady. You gotta do all that? Thanks. Rip. Oh wow, I did not get the button I wanted there. Yo, you gotta feel real silly about that. Okay, I see you. Oh, this is... How do I press 3 buttons at the same time? This is hard. I got it, but... why did I try to attack her? Jeez, pressing all 3 buttons is really, really hard. Like, I can't just do that naturally with one thumb. I gotta think about that. Jeez. You mind, lady? That is not the direction I was trying to do. I do not know how I get those inputs. Let's get the super. Let's try to be good and not bad. That is the idea. For the damage. Yeah, it was a grab time. Didn't see it coming.
You win.
Oh man, this is crazy. I didn't think about that. Because like I used to have... Actually, yeah, maybe I should do that. I should set one of my shoulder buttons to be all 3 kicks. And then just V-skill with the 2 buttons, because that's way easier to do than trying to press all 3 buttons. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll switch that back.
Round 1. Fight.
It used to be like that back in the day, but I recently changed it to try to V-skill more often. But I think I can press the 2 buttons just fine. Gotta think about it is all. Ouch, ouch, ouch. What do you want, lady? I'll take that. Oh, I could've had so much more damage, but I didn't think it through. Yeah, that's fair. Why? None of that was a combo! Light kick, light punch. Okay, alright, let's try to get that combo today, Vince. I know you want it. Yeah, that's good. You got me. Oh, good timing on that. Ow. Rude. Super? Alright, I'm going for it. Control says, come on, Banks, you can do it, mate. You didn't body me all that time for nothing. You gotta get a perfect. I don't know about all that. It's very difficult to gold people or gold. Do perfect people in gold. It's possible, I've done it before, but this new controller, we'll see about that. Oh, she didn't EXL. Really thought she would. Is that what you wanted? I didn't get it. I really thought she would throw out that leg again, but she was all done with that. Gotsta with an S? Yes, yes, yes. Uh-huh. Aren't you a special snowflake? She would jump then. Jeez, can I get out of this corner? I don't know that I can. Nope. That is defeated. You're a beautiful little snowflake and everybody loves you. Well, that's good, you know? Not everyone can feel, you know, that positively about themselves. They're like, no, I'm no one special, but you embrace how much of a special snowflake you are. Oh, hey, interesting, man. But yo, good stuff, man. Yo. I mean, cause yeah, you just entered your new rank, so there's gonna be a lot of people ranking down as they play you. Hopefully you don't rank back down yourself. Alright, come on, Karen. But I need you to not be so mean, okay? How did I not get the grab there? Because it wasn't real, thanks. That's why. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I see it. That's not what I wanted. I didn't mean to crouch. I didn't get the light kick out. I was going to make the V-trigger activation safe. Now it's not safe. Did she really sweep faster after the grab tech than my light punch? What? No. No! No. Who has those kind of frames? That's ridiculous. She did it on purpose though, so it has to be real. Well, she did that last time too. Yeah, she's throwing that same kick again. You don't want to go back to hell? Yeah, no, man. We'll see what happens. Again? I didn't think she would do it right away. Yeah, nah. She didn't see a reason to adapt, so she didn't. That's fair. You lose. Trilla says, "You sure don't have those kind of frames." I really don't. Like, oh, my light punch is 6 frames. Crouching light punch, 6 frames, man. It's so slow. Yo, man, with this controller, I'm gonna D-rank to Ultra Silver, man. I can feel it now. Karen has ungodly frames. Yeah, her frames are really good. She has this 3-frame normals. I just can't believe her sweep. I'm looking that up. I gotta make sure that it is what I think it is. Let's see, Karen frame data. Let's look it up, guys. Let's have the game tell me what's what. Alright, let's see. Crouching heavy kick. Yeah, no, the startup's 9 frames. How did she beat me? It's 9 frames! My thing's slow, but it's 6 frames. How did I lose? I don't understand. She counter-hitted me. It would make sense if she, like, hit me on the same frame. Like, I would get that. Because, you know, higher hits have more priority, but it's not what that situation was. And I pressed crouching light punch, which, yeah, started 6 frames. Is that your fastest move? No. My fastest move is crouching light kick. But crouching light kick wasn't going to reach her. That's why I went for the crouching light punch instead. Because I had the range. But then somehow she hit me. Don't know how she hit me. Very confused about that.
Round 1. Fight.
Must have been magic. I'll take that grab. Thank you very much. Well, somebody's got their buttons at the ready. Man, that's fast. Alright, he did not grab me in a grabbable situation. Remember that. Yeesh. No. He's so far away, man. Okay, he presses them buttons fast. Yeah, he does. Yeah, I'll do it. And yo, Tyson here, what's up, man? And now controller says, could you have not hit crouching for the light punch? How fast is regular light punch? Regular light punch, I think it's also 6 frames. Beer battles? At the moment, I'm just playing ranked. I'm trying to learn how to use this new controller. I might do some beer battles again later. Oh, man. Yeah, I keep doing some real dumb stuff I'm not happy with. But I gotta learn how to use this controller, man. We'll get there. Oh man, can you believe that? He was able to hit me and pull it back fast enough. Salty about that. Nope, no grab. He punches way too fast. I went for it, but he said no. And the super? That'll hurt, but yeah, I'm in there. Up, jump. He did not want to be grabbed. You're trying to play me? Yo, I'm down to play later. Yeah, right now I'm just trying to learn this controller. Yeah, let me show you. This is the controller I'm using. Yeah, this one right here. I just got this controller today. It has the 6 face buttons. I'm not used to 6 face buttons. I need to change one of my shoulder buttons to being all 3 because I can't literally press all 3 buttons at the same time. It's impossible. Well, I mean, it's not impossible. I play with the one thumb, man, so it's not gonna help me out too much. What was that? Was he trying to grab me there? Why? I'm not there. Okay, yeah, he punched me out of Giant Flip. Feels bad, man. Ah, jeez, the 5-frame startup on the armor. I'm not playing with the Sega Genesis. It's not a Sega Genesis controller. Alright, caught me jumping. No, there's that overhead. Oh, wow, that's fast. Oh yeah, that's his V-trigger, right? Yeah, I think that's his V-trigger. Mamba says, you know, playing Broly has its downs, but at least he's underused. A lot of people can't deal with the command grabs. Yeah, nah, that's pretty cool stuff, man. Yeah, it's interesting that Abigail has as few players as he does, with him being such a good character. I mean, he had more characters, or more players before he got nerfed. But it's like his nerfs aren't that bad. He's still really good. That's just how it is, man. Too many people play characters based off of perceived strength and not actual strength. Yo, his punches keep him so far away from me, man. Like, I can't touch him. So, guess who's super? Has more invincibility, I guess. Apparently it's his. Oh man, I'm gonna lose so many points for that. Yeah, he's Ultra Silver. Yeah, no man, until I learn how to use this new controller, man, I'm gonna lose a lot of points. But I'm getting there, I'm still getting like a few Abigail punches I shouldn't get. I'm still like kind of slow on being like, okay, I should forward heavy punch there. I react slower. Oh yeah, I need to change my buttons. Yo! Beethoven just subscribed with Twitch Prime 3 months in a row, saying just accidentally joined the Discord channel. Oops. Anyway, shout out to Controllers for gifting me a sub and getting me to check the channel. Yo, man. Nice, nice. Yo. I appreciate it a lot, man. And, Beethoven, that gives you... Yo, Ty Halfrey also just subscribed with Twitch Prime. Yo, thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. But yeah, no, for those of you that do not know about the Variety Games list, it is that command that Controlius just put there. Tomorrow and Wednesday, I'm gonna play one of those games. If any of those games are interesting to you, please let me know. Like, if any of those games look cool, just say something in chat. Alright, let's see. I need to change my controls. There it is. So yeah, instead of using... You know, I think I'll keep V-Skill on a button. But I'll do all 3 kicks on a trigger. And so if I want a V-trigger, I'll have to press R1 and R2? I don't know, my V-trigger's important. Yo! Abe Atari was just gifted this up to controllers. Yo, let's go, man. You're way too OP, man. Way too OP. Wait, no, I need that high kick. Yo, it's the 3 subs back to back. Let's go, dude. Yo, y'all are way too nice. You love the music? Yeah. The music is for Mega Man Battle Network 2, which is one of the games on the Variety Games list. If you think it's cool, let me know, and I will put your sub votes towards that, because everyone who subscribes gets those votes. Not gifted subs, though. Those ones go to Controllers. But yo, with a gifted sub, you do get to get good emotes. So then you can, you know, Remind me to get good. Well, Bison, huh? When you're +5 to Ogre Battle? Alright, sounds good, Petroleus. Yeah, I'm sure Mitofen and Ty are just over there.
M. Bison.
Right, games list, what's he talking about? Don't even worry about it, it's not that big a deal. Just throwing it out there. It says, I'm messing around in Dragon Ball Fighters. You're screaming that you want cool Goku Kaioken combos? Yo, man. I'm sure he has cool combos. I have not played that character at all. I've not seen him play. But I'm told he's just the all-around better version of Super Saiyan Goku. But again, that's just what I've been told. I don't really know. I don't really play that game. Oh, wow, that's laggy. Like I connected and then I didn't connect? How did I lose that? That was a bad trade. But interesting Bison. Other Bisons I play have much longer strings. Ah, I messed up the combo! Get punished for messing up your combo! Yeah, it's a 3-frame link between medium punch and back heavy punch.
Round 2. Fight.
I think he's tied. Well, the person that says that the other one's better, like, cause like I personally don't know anything about the game, but the guy I'm talking about is the guy that, like, you know, is a how would you say? I believe he's like the top Broly in the world. He's the top Broly player in the world. Yeah, in ranks. Yeah, Rufal Master or something. That's his name. Ah, jeesh. He lagged me right in there. It was like I blocked the first thing, and then there was an opening, and then there wasn't an opening. Yeah, I don't want to play him again. That was pretty bad. I mean, he's super gold, so I don't lose as many points for losing to him, but I can't play him. not in a connection like that. No thanks, buddy. Come back when you have a better connection. Regular Goku doesn't go Super Saiyan 3? You're right! You're right. If he doesn't go Super Saiyan 3, clearly he's not very good. Like, that just makes sense.